Hello, welcome to the Wood Division podcast episode. I think it's the 6th, if I remember right. Today we have Mr. English Boy, aka Skin Spotlight.
Wow.
Didn't want to do the intro, so I guess I'm gonna do it. We have our favorite Czech boy, Mr. Necrit.
You sound so sleepy.
Dude, I am exhausted from the EldenRing run. Like, just finishing the game literally killed me inside. And then we also have a fellow Frenchman, who is I would say the French equivalent of Necrit.
Yeah, you can call me French Necrit.
Yeah, French Necrit, pretty much. It's Nicotine, yay! Double French, let's go.
We're in majority.
I don't feel alone anymore.
We don't bully you that
You
much.
felt alone?
Yeah, I mean, every time you have people talking in English. Like now
I bully you in private, but not in public.
Okay, so first news, cause like let's get on to it. Mythic 2.0, cause apparently Riot did change the Mythic
It got
stuff.
buffed, but like technically nerfed, and
I don't even know what's the difference.
Yep,
Really. Isn't it
Neither.
exactly the same thing? It's just different currency.
different color.
and we don't get like Hextech skins. Instead, we get Ashen Knights, which
I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
it looks
that
good.
the
But isn't it like
skins are seasonal?
it's like 1 year each year it changes, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Ashen Knight is just for this year.
Yeah.
yeah, I think there's 5 Ashen Knights skins in total, and Pyke being the first one, so we get 4 more. I think it was.
I like that. It's better than committing to a skin line that you're not sure if it's gonna, last that long. Like Hextech was nice for the first 5 skins. Now we're at like 12. It's getting
Yep.
old.
I feel like Hextech also became kind of shit, not gonna lie. Like, Hextech Nocturne was, like, garbage, visually, in my
That was really awkward.
What about Hextech Jarvan?
Oh,
my
no,
God,
I hate
no.
that. Oh, fuck that, dude.
His ultimate was fine, but Nocturne doesn't even have that.
Yeah, the character model of both of them, like, Nocturne and Jarvan, looks, like, so out of place, in my opinion.
But
Yeah,
still,
so
he can't
weird.
be worse than a Fnatic Jarvan. That's the worst.
I mean,
skin. Yeah,
Fnatic Jarvan has the excuse of time, though.
yeah, right.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah. It's like, okay, they
They just got a
remade
Fnac
Solo.
hater.
Oh my god. Oh, huh. You don't like Fnatic, huh?
So what changed? What changed with the points then? Like, is there? How do you get the new points? Do we know that?
Is it converted?
Well, what Mythic Essence?
Yeah.
So there's like going to be like a weird kind of like mission system for it to get more essence, and you can get essence from the battle passes as well. And how you get tokens in battle passes is changing. And
So it's-
some people are annoyed about that because they think it's going to be worse, but then Riot are like, hey, no, look, it's pretty much the same. And
So
then
it's
people have been like,
exactly
well, we
the
will complain it was
same.
grindy.
Yeah.
So it's exactly the same, but instead of it being in the form of missions, it's now in a battle pass.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because it's more common.
It's
I guess.
also, hey, you have different colors now, haha. Which was
Like I like the fact that I like battle passes, to be honest. If they are like well made and they are good
TFT?
rewards.
Yeah,
TFT
TFT
battle
is pretty
pass?
good.
TFT has amazing
No.
battle pass.
TFT Battle Pass to unlock the Jinx stuff, or like the board?
Yeah, every
wanna-
season I play TFT
You want
only
to
for
talk
the
about that,
emotes.
Negrit? About the
That's
Battle Pass that had the board?
Yeah, for TFT. To be honest, the TFT battle pass boards are legitimately better than the paid ones.
Yeah,
Every battle pass, there is always one that is way better than like some paid ones. Like now we got the one with the flowers, and before during the space theme galaxies, the freaking space boards were amazing. I love those, and I actually preferred using those instead of some of the other boards. And these were for free. These weren't even paid, like at all for the pass.
I think that in terms of battle passes, TFT and Legend of Runeterra have the best
Yeah.
monetization and like the bang for your buck. I mean, pretty much. Like, you get so much
Wild
content
Rift
even
as
in
well.
LoR.
Wild,
wait,
yeah,
oh,
Wild
true.
Rift.
I
Wild
forgot
Wild
the
Rift
Wild Rift
is-
with a thing.
Peak. I can't remember how good Valorant is though.
It's
think
really
Valorant's hit
it
miss.
feels grindy
Yeah.
because like you have the daily missions and you have the weekly missions. I mean, it's kind of similar to TFT, but it feels like in TFT you actually get more points for playing games. I don't know. In Valorant, it just feels grindier. It feels like you have to play way more games.
I mean, in
in the other
TFT you
games.
can just make a bot to open the game and then leave to
Oh,
get
yeah.
points
Yeah,
to grind it
Or
out.
When
you
the game
have-
doesn't crash.
but you also have the thingy. What's it called? Hyper roll, which just
Yeah.
speeds it up too.
Yeah.
Isn't Hyper like when you lose like in 5 minutes or so?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, but
much.
does it give the
It's-
same XP for the battle pass?
I think it's half. Yeah, I think it's half of the normal game, but it's also super quick.
Yeah, you can just like AFK in I mean, it's not. I'm not calling people to like AFK in Hyperwall, but there's
I
a
mean, that's
possibility.
that's how I got through Sentinels of Light.
You know,
I mean-
just install the game on your phone.
Oh yeah.
Don't you
I mean,
guys
I
have
do that.
phones?
I actually play the majority of TFT on my phone.
Ooh. Like, does it still play good on your phone? Because I
Yeah.
still remember like the interface, and I had sort of trouble like keeping up with it because if your phone like the screen is a tiny bit too small, you're gonna struggle to like put units on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
my phone's too small.
Oh, I
It's
got a I don't have like the massive freaking brick, but I do have a bigger-ish phone.
Uh,
It's
oh,
just a
the-
my
bit harder.
phone-
Like, yeah. When you want to fight
My
for
phone-
items, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
phone has a 4.6-inch screen, so it's not.
I got the Samsung Galaxy Note. The last Note was 10?
that's the Note. That's why, yeah,
Not
the
even 20, I
notes are
think
pretty
10.
big.
But yeah, the notes are slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Even Wild Rift, you can fat finger stuff really easily on my tiny screen.
Oh no, I cashed in my ult. Oops, I just wanted to auto attack. Yeah, I mean, I still need to play again World Rift because I haven't played it in forever. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really feel like playing League at all? Like, even if it's World Rift?
I
don't feel-
really liked it at the beginning because like the controls are so unique that it really feels like a different game. And so for a while I played a lot of Wild Rift. I just don't really have the time now that I have TFT on my phone.
Just want to play it with a controller, to be honest. Just like ARAM with my controller on
Yeah.
my PC. That would be
Eventually that could
perfect.
happening.
Yeah, hopefully. Hey Riot, if you listen to this, please make it happen.
I mean, console is probably planned.
Yeah, I guess. It's fine.
They have definitely been working a lot on console. So with console in general, recently, they now support the big three for logging in. Technically,
Yep.
they just added Sony, I think, a month ago for logging in. So
So like
progress is going well.
possible.
It's gonna be neat playing Wild Rift on Switch. Like,
We
Didn't
need
we-
local multiplayer.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Playing a local multiplayer would be so freaking cool. Though.
I mean, isn't that
On Big TV.
Mario Party at this point?
I could probably hack that.
that would be
like-
so cool to see, though.
yeah, imagine playing Earth like on your couch with friends.
Oh, that would be awesome. On the
That
same
would be so
big
cool.
screen, yes. Oh man.
But you can also do 4, which 4 is usually not allowed in a 5-man. Because, how can you fit a 5th one on a screen?
Ah, yeah, true.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh wait, didn't they do that with the Wii U because the 5th one had the big pad and like it didn't need anything?
I mean,
on
yeah.
The screen?
Yeah, sure.
That's the only console where it's
Yeah.
possible.
Rest in peace.
Also,
I
didn't
liked Wii U.
they announce, because like I remember back in the days when we were toying with Valorant files, we found the mobile stuff that they were working on.
They even announced
They announced
didn't
it,
they?
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
actually- yeah.
It's confirmed. You can. I think some regions can actually sign up for a beta for it.
Ooh.
Huh.
Yeah, because like in Asia, you have lots of shooting games on phones. So I'm thinking then trying to step in this.
Hmm.
It's a huge thing.
Yeah, hopefully they can speed that up with Wild Rift as well in terms of development. I mean, I don't know how hard it is to make some kind of mobile game into the console market, unless you want to emulate it or something similar.
But something like Wild Rift, it's not too hard, but the problem is integration with the platforms itself.
Like the logging? Or
Yeah, like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo have their own separate requirements. Like the game will have to run like a certain resolution at a certain frame rate. If you don't hit those marks, then they'll be like, well, we're not going to publish it. And then obviously you got to get dev kits from them. And, you know, there's that setup time takes a huge amount of time in itself. And then if you want to do cross-platform, Sony are dickheads about it. And...
But Fortnite is fully cross-platform, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because I could play on my PC and my brother was playing on his Xbox.
Yeah, I
so,
think Fortnite is fully done, so they can pull it off.
Also, wait, if I remember right, I could be completely wrong about that, but I remember that about Fortnite, Epic Games actually released their their system to the general public to be able to let people actually make cross-platform games.
Huh. That's actually cool.
Because yeah, they fought a lot to have cross-platform stuff, and yeah, cross consoles as well. Because like platform is a thing. It's like, oh yeah, console and PC, but like between consoles is another story, which was like took a long time because I think it was Sony and Microsoft that weren't really happy about the whole thing. But yeah, I think they released it, and now more and more games should have them because of that like subsystem. It's pretty cool. Alright.
Anyway, Mythic Essence.
Yeah, Mythic Essence. Cool change, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what I expected. It feels like
useless.
they didn't really do much. It's like the same thing, but it looks different. And they gave us the best Chroma skins for the prestige skins.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is the exact same skin, but slightly more gold.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it's cool because they give it away. It's like, oh, if you had the old Chroma stuff, like
yeah,
the
the
old
idea
prestige,
is cool. Yeah.
But then it's like, bro, it's okay. You give it away, so it doesn't have to like have any big value. But this, like, just slight recolor.
It would be nice if it was noticeable in the game.
Yeah.
My problem is it's very inconsistent. Some are a lot more noticeable than others. It's a bit weird.
Like Aatrox. Literally, the only difference on Aatrox is that his hair is slightly darker.
His sword's a different model as well.
Yeah, but you're never gonna notice that. With him like swinging the sword and flying around, you're never gonna notice that the texture on the sword is different. Same colors, very slightly different though.
I just remembered something that we talked about last time. Quiana's thighs. Like, did you actually check with the camera angle if it was actually noticeable in game? No, but like, this is a real question. This is not like horny Chibiin. Right?
I haven't actually seen it, but I doubt you would be able to notice it.
Yeah, it's
I
like...
never got around to it.
Oh, shit, damn, okay. Well, maybe next time, though. Because, yeah, I literally just remember, like, oh, we talked about that, like, if it was actually a real important change. I still don't get it, like... You would do that for... I mean, okay, I'm just gonna get mad about York again, but you get my point.
Yeah. yeah.
Okay, it's just because it's Quiana. Yeah, Mythic
I feel like
Essence.
Chibiin just has to bring it up every time just to annoy Necret.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, one day they'll have to embrace it, and the hat will come back, and everyone will cheer.
Yeah. Because they are a player-focused company.
Exactly,
right?
because of that, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Exactly. Funny thing, because of their time off this month, they've already done all the feedback rounds for the Anima Squad skins, and I think for most of them they just said, "Yeah, we're not changing anything."
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God, but
I mean, is there anything that like would really need to be changed though?
But the fact they've only been on the PB for 3 days, and then they just went, "Yeah, we're not changing anything."
Wait, wasn't there a problem about Elise as well? Because I've read that a lot of feedback was like negative in terms of, oh, you guys should change that because it's not clear enough. Just like they
Yes.
had problem with DJ Sona and I think another Sona skin. And they just didn't do anything or like care or whatever.
So Elise
mean-
is clear, in my opinion. I don't know how everyone else feels about her.
But do they ever actually change stuff on champions?
I mean,
Which
they
is-
changed
if
Queer and the thighs.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not like
Yeah.
a slightly like color tint or something like that, they rarely do anything.
Yeah,
So,
but I mean,
like,
it has to be a big fuss. Like,
Vel'Koz did get his visual effects tweaked from the first PB round.
Was it a big tweak though?
To slightly, it's not big, but it was still noticeable.
All right, sure.
But on Elise, everyone's always complaining about the cocoon because now it went from white to like Shadow Isle, ghosty green.
Yeah.
yeah. And having a green
that's the main
skill
complaint.
shot on a green map is kind of weird.
But I have been told that they are planning to change it. I don't know when.
Maybe next year.
When the
Let me
breaks.
bring up.
When they go back to the office because everyone is forced to go back into offices again. is
Yeah,
what I
for
heard.
some reason, yeah. It's so surprising. It's like, oh, we made record profit for like a year, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years now. Because everybody was working from home, right? And now that we made record profit from everybody being at home, we're gonna force everybody to go back to the office.
That is so strange.
Yeah, we've lost one rioter because of that force moved, which is
Really?
really sad. Riot Necromaru is no longer at Riot. He moved up to Seattle while they were all doing the working from home stuff, and his team is in LA. And he obviously can't commute from Seattle to LA, so he's leaving Riot. He was there
What the
for
fuck?
7 years?
Oh no. Why couldn't do it like for oh my god. Like, can you make an
Nakamaru was the
exception
one.
for that?
I kind of get it, like why they have like, oh, you have to attend like once a week. I kind of get it because that's how you make like, you know, teams. That's how you actually like form friendly bonds and stuff like that. But still, you know, an exception would be nice.
Yeah, especially for someone that worked there for like 7 years, like you said. Like,
Yeah.
bro, what? Oh, that's so. Oh.
He was the one who also got the duck on Summoner's Rift.
No.
Little ducky.
Well, he has a name, isn't it? Clarence.
I
Wasn't
didn't know
I
that.
do not know.
He has a name.
Oh, it was
definitely. That guy has
Beatrice.
a name. I think it's
Like
Clarence. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it could
Google
be.
it.
No,
Beatrice was the
Nakamaru
bird
is
from-
Jeffrey.
Oh man, that actually sucks. I'm so sad for him. I actually feel extremely bad. Okay. Moving on. Battle Bunny. Do you really like? I think
They
you
have
guys
a
should
really,
talk about
really interesting attention to feet.
that. Oh, I didn't think about
my
that. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean,
For
yeah,
some
everyone's-
reason,
everyone's
their
mentioned
feet
it.
have just the most polygons, the most details, Easter
Why
eggs.
would you mention this?
That I just noticed that.
I mean, they don't even hide what they're trying to do with those skins anymore. Like, they even made Jigsaw alt look like a penis.
No. True. See,
I'm partially at fault for this.
But
Yeah,
I think,
so yeah, the thumbnail.
Yeah.
but with all of them, I think actually because Vayne is the only one who has like normal boots. Because Misfortune has bunny feet.
Yeah.
Jinx has cat feet. She even has like cat paws on the bottom of the boots. Who is there? I don't even know. No, isn't Silas like
Normal feet as
I
well.
don't know.
As far as I know, it's just the boots,
Just
just like Vayne.
the wolf mask and everything.
The wolf mask is pretty cool though. You're never gonna see that in the game. But when you charge his ultimate, he actually wears a wolf mask, and that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's nice. How do you charge his ultimate?
It's when you
silence.
like cast it on
Well,
someone.
when you steal an ult.
Yeah, when you steal the ultimate, but you
Oh.
don't cast it. When you,
Oh,
when you
okay,
hold
yeah,
it.
though that's definitely.
Yeah, so when you're holding
nobody's
it,
gonna see that, yeah.
Okay.
Kind of
Yeah,
useless
so
move, but
so that's gonna be up for like 3 seconds.
nice.
But it's cool.
Yeah, I don't feel particularly moved by that skin line
It's because
I'm not the
like, you know, it's
targeted
kind of like
audience.
been there, done that. Like we've seen similar
Yeah.
skin lines. It's because this is a combination of arcade, Pulsefire,
And furry.
and actually there was one more. And it's not really Star Guardian.
Oh,
kinda.
the
Sort of, yeah, but also
Battle
Porcelain
Galaxy.
Israel.
Yeah.
Porcelain Israel has like the main, like also the boy ears, like cat ears, whatever. It's literally
Yeah.
the same, but like
Oh yeah.
in plastic now with
But
colors.
yeah, but this is a bit more futuristic. But like, you know, it's a skin line that we've kind of seen. It's a combination of like 2 or 3 that we've seen already.
Yeah. But isn't it weird that they made a new skin for Riven instead of just upgrading the old porn fantasy one? Like,
And, like I understand why they did it. I was confused about it because till the last moment I wasn't sure if they were updating the old one or if they were making a new skin. It makes sense why it's a new skin because changing the old one, the change would be so drastic.
yeah,
Like, there will be people who would want refunds
Yeah.
and stuff.
yeah. If people are gonna miss this one,
But yeah, now it's a battle bunny, but she doesn't even have the carrot sword.
it
I mean, kinda.
doesn't-
Yeah.
it
Futuristic
doesn't
carrots.
really- yeah,
It's orange,
weird.
but it's really not a carrot.
It is
It's a crit
extremely weird. I am not really enthusiastic about like the whole skin line and remodel. I mean, since the
Yeah.
beginning when they announced it, I was like,
Oh yeah, everyone was
Molding.
like, yeah. I mean, they also teased like, oh, it's gonna be a serious skin line, like
Yeah.
freaking
Yeah,
another
but they
project.
knew. Yeah,
Apocalypse is coming, and then
yeah
bunnies.
they knew they
Battle
were gonna
Bunny,
be making
I was
these.
molding
Yeah.
super hard. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
I mean the only cool part I think is the Vayne one with the. I find it cool that they made it a bat. Goes with the
Yeah, that was
Batman.
clever. That was clever.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with different animals, like each character. I completely agree. I think it's
It's like,
Yeah,
the
not just
idea is-
all bunny girls.
Yeah.
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 The idea is good. I don't know. It's just not unique enough.
Oh
compared
yeah.
to
Also, I said
what
Battle
they had.
Bunny, but it was Anima Squad. Like when
Yeah.
yeah, my bad. I completely forgot that they also changed the name to it. Wait, but like, wasn't Anima Squad? Oh wait, no, that's the Pokemon trainer. Wait, what was the name of that one?
That's. Oh my god. That's
Wasn't
the
it
tamer
Anima's
thing.
Monster Tamers.
Yeah, right.
Monster Tamer? I thought it was like Anima something as well.
No, the Anima Squad
Oh,
is this
man,
one.
I'm
yeah,
so
it's
confused
Monster
with all
Tamers. Those are still coming.
Yeah, I mean, of course, because the vote didn't matter, just like every single vote we did.
But you know, it's kinda Star Guardian, but not really.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Forget that Star Guardians also have monsters in their weapons.
why do we vote? Like, you're gonna take the decision anyway. Like, why do you ask us? It's the illusion of choice at this point.
And they're gonna.
I mean,
prove
Battle
themselves.
Bunny Misfortune. She's got 2 rabbits that
That
control
one,
her
that's
guns.
that's a good skin. That's legitimately way better than the gun goddess.
I'm
True.
so sad for Gun Goddess. Gun Goddess is such a cool skin, and then you
Yeah.
have this, and it's like,
It's just old. It's just older.
It feels
Better.
like a worst version of Space Group.
It's not an ultimate.
Yeah.
It's definitely, it feels like legendary. Definitely.
wouldn't it be cool if we had other Gun Goddess skins, like other than Valkyrie, Kaisa,
Yeah, like
and...
Jinx.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's because the skin line is not really iconic. Like,
But how is this Battle Bunny but anima
I know,
thingy more
furries
iconic
are
than...
iconic.
Yeah,
Bruh.
furries do have money.
True.
And that, yes.
True.
Chibiin has been paid by them, so.
Target
Man, we don't
audience.
talk about that here.
Suspiciously wealthy furries.
This is not a face you talk about business. Alright, so I guess like if you guys would have to give a rating of like the because I kind of want to rate like this kind of skin line, how much would you give it?
Skin line?
Yeah.
6 out of 10, I guess. I mean, it's okay. It's not
On a scale,
bad.
like I have a weird rating. Actually, no, I have a good rating. Whatever critics use, that's weird because like if something is like 6 out of 10, it's like it's horrible.
No,
You know, in reality,
it's
if you have a
middle
scale,
line.
if you have a scale of 10, 5 is the middle ground. 5 is your average skin.
Yes.
So even 5 is not horrible, but like this is solid 7.
2. Oh.
It's above average, definitely, because it has like unique aesthetics to it.
Yeah, it does.
How is it unique when you just said it has a bit of like Star Guardian project?
Because it's not forgettable. You're gonna remember this skin line. It's not like Infernal.
Yeah, because at some point when you already did
Okay,
robots, ninjas.
That's a low jab to Infernal, bro.
Oh, that
Oh my
hurts.
That's
Arclight.
not nice.
Oh yeah, Arclight. You know, you're gonna remember this because you know the idea of like futuristic furries. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, and you know what? Riot is gonna tell you like we don't care about what you voted for. We're gonna rework the fire stuff. I already forgot about the name.
Infernals.
Infernals, yeah. Like yeah, we're gonna rework Infernals. Fuck Gothic and everything. Like we're just gonna rework Infernals and Arclight and then do Gothic at the end. Oh man. So
I would
wait,
not be
so
surprised.
Necrit said 7. I
would
think
7.
Negatin as well said 7.
I said 6. Yeah,
Oh, 6. Yeah, I guess it's
it's above average.
And Declan. You said oof.
I don't know.
I don't think oof is
I-
a good rating.
Oof out of 10.
Man.
It's like my problem is Battle Bunny Misfortune got some new tech added to League, which means skins down the line are going to benefit. Which is her overlay for when she uses her ult. The screen overlay. That is actually part of the HUD now. Where before it was always a particle effect that they added in afterwards.
yeah.
Which has the benefits of my tools work with it, so I don't have to worry about that crap anymore.
Wait, didn't
That makes my life
you mean-
easier.
You mean like when Vayne activated ult?
Yeah,
overlay
so
was a
those
wasn't
those were
Caitlyn-
particle effects.
Was Caitlyn old?
Renekton's
Like
was.
like the
Battle-
Yeah,
Academia?
Caitlyn. Yeah, Caitlyn has the comics.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep,
like, is it a
that's-
particle?
Yep, that's a particle.
Oh, I thought it was the HUD stuff. Because it was just so big and
No,
so annoying.
so on that you can when you watch my video, you can see I got the HUD disabled and it still shows up. Well, on the Battle Bunny Misfortune video, I actually have to turn on my HUD for it to appear, which is really annoying. But it's part of the HUD now, so it's kind of
Oh, that's
Kinda can't
actually
control that.
interesting. I mean, it's cool when they make a new tech with like newer skins, also newer
Yeah.
champions.
When it doesn't bug.
It's like I hate to say it, but Gungar's Misfortune actually brought us a lot of cool stuff with skins. So her weapons are all done through what Riot call the gear system. And-
Do hats also fit into gears?
Well, here's the thing. So you know how like Death Blossom, Spirit Blossom, Thrash, how he can transform. That is part of the gear system.
Is it like swapping
Yeah.
models straight up?
It's not quite swapping models. There's how it's done in the files is so it's the same model, but each part of the model has its own material name, and then each mesh has its own like mesh name. And the gear system basically just says, hey, toggle off these submeshes, toggle these ones on.
Oh, it's like.
Or
it's
it
like,
goes, swap this material with this other material.
It's like Mundo, isn't it? Because Mundo, when he goes big during his ultimate, they basically like slap a big mesh on top of the old
I mean,
one.
it has both of them on the same model.
Well, yeah.
You just show X or Y mesh.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Same
Mundo
for-
swaps
you,
in
you
one
hide
time.
you
Fire.
hide Skinny Mundo and enable
Yeah.
Beefy Mundo.
I think Pulsefire
Yeah,
as well was
well-
probably the first one where they did that. Because of the
Where
cannon and
Lux
everything.
is like Elementalist Lux is just all like separate models.
Yeah, it was a weird.
Yeah, so the gear system powers a lot. And like that's the problem. It's like great skin line, but it's like I know this cool new tech got added, and then it's gonna get used in the future for everything because like Renekton's HUD, Project Renekton, like all his HUD is all particle effects, where now it can be part of this actual proper screen system, and not just that. Since it's now actually part of the real HUD, it can actually scale with screen resolutions, which is a huge problem
That's
with the
what I
particle
thought
effect
of
ones.
immediately. Yeah.
Yeah, so my friend's got like the stupid 49-inch ultra wide monitor.
Yeah, I was wondering about him.
Yeah,
If
so when
it's
he
particles.
plays, yeah, so when he plays like Sentinel Vayne, hits R, the particle effect doesn't like, it doesn't fill the edge of the screen. It randomly cuts off. It's like it's horrible. It doesn't work.
It just don't
So
work.
Yeah, so screw it. I'm gonna give it a 7 just purely because they added new tech. I'll probably score it lower otherwise because the skin line doesn't impress me, but I know it's very hit and miss. Some people absolutely love it, some people hate it, and then some people are like, it's alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, I feel like the skin line is just alright, like you said, but it's
Yeah.
just not for me. I'm just not a fan.
I mean, I already saw fan cams with the 3D models on Twitter.
Oh man, I'm so glad I don't have Twitter. Oh god.
Ashen Knight Pyke, however.
Ah, Ashen.
Yay.
That's yes. EldenRing.
Coming,
Pyke.
Oh, the
coming in
music.
at the same time as EldenRing. Yeah.
Oh, that was intended. That was
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
intended. They did
Yeah,
that in
the
the
music's
past
so
with
good.
So, yeah.
Pumpkins.
Next year we're going to get Breath of the Wild 2, and they're going to make.
Yes,
Skin
Breath
skins.
of the Wild is real. Let's go.
Yeah.
I forgot they did it before though. I
Yeah,
forgot what
showed,
lines
like,
they
yeah.
did it for. But yeah, every now and then they do target a skin line that's in theme with a game that's coming out.
The skin looks so cool, even in the game. It's insane.
I love I love the black and red chroma though.
Oh yeah, I think
Yes.
you showed them on. Yeah.
It's too expensive though.
I don't even know how you get it though.
It's 40 mythic essence. The skin is 100. But what I'm curious about is if you can buy the chroma without the skin, and if the exploit still works, where you just tell the League client, equip the chroma, and boom, it does that. I'm curious if that still works, because then you can get it for 40 mythic essence. Bargain.
Why though? Okay, that's weird. Why do we have this sketchy stuff? You know what would be awesome? You know what would be awesome if he actually had like 2 chromas? And he would be like, oh, you can buy either this or that. Or you know what? What if you buy just one and you have both versions of him? Because hell, why not?
No, more money.
No, you better grind. You're gonna miss out on the grind. If you don't
missed all
grind, you're
your-
gonna miss out on it. It will never come back, except it will, but we're not gonna tell you.
Yeah, also you don't need to grind like to sign away 30 days of your month, like you just grind points, right? Wink
Oh,
wink.
we'll
Wink,
see
wink.
about that.
That's I think Riot is cool at making statement, but I think they don't. How can I phrase that? It's
They
so
like
weird.
to take risks.
Yeah, they take a lot of risk saying stuff that they actually don't apply later on. It's like, oh yeah, we're actually gonna make it easier for everybody to like grind passes and points and proceed to actually make like the opposite for like 2 or 3 passes in a row. Good job.
But like, so now, but is it still capped? That's my question. Like, do you still get like 25 mythic essence per
I don't
pass
know.
or something like that? Because before, that's how prestige worked. Like, every event, you basically got 25 prestige points.
I mean, even if it's not capped, you still have to grind like a ton if you want to unlock stuff.
If it's not capped, at least that's fine-ish. It's better. It's better, definitely. But you'll still feel the grind.
Ish.
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't know,
one
I
of
hate
the-
the kind of system.
I
Well,
mean, it's also okay that they have something for players that want to grind.
Yeah.
Well, one of the really annoying things is if you owned all the content, you could re-roll to get the like the Mythic content. But
Ah,
now they're
yeah.
removing it from the reroll pool.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
Oh,
Yep. Good job, Riot. You did it.
So the whales are punished.
Yep. Yep, exactly. If you have all the skins, get fucked.
Yeah,
if
if
you
you have
reroll
everything,
skins,
no,
like,
pay
fuck.
more.
You gotta keep spending money.
Yeah.
Yes. Need to pay for the lawsuit. Okay, let's talk about our old boy, Mr. Kassadin, that
Yes.
got a new splash art and what it
Daddy.
implies. Wait, what?
Daddy legs.
No, wait.
Daddy Kassadin.
Did
His
you
legs
just,
now.
Did you just call him Daddy?
Well, that's what everyone on
he's
my
a
Twitter
father.
feed did.
You
I
wanna
posted, yeah.
I'm
he's-
so
he's
glad I
Kaiser's
don't have
father.
Twitter. Holy
He's
shit.
a father, yeah.
I posted a splash and everyone just said, "Oh my god, Daddy," and that was my entire feed for about 3 hours.
How
Just
is
everyone
he
saying,
don't even have
Daddy
abs or
Kassadin.
it has nothing. It's literally armor, bro. What?
He
looks
has
cool,
a
though.
leg.
Yeah,
big leg.
he shows
Has a
it.
leg,
Mind
bro.
blown.
Yeah,
He's got legs.
He's leaving Leona splash arts. Like she's the only one with no legs anymore.
Oh man.
I'm having flashbacks to when Morgana got given legs.
Oh, true.
No, I'm
Rework,
getting flashbacks
yeah.
when Nami got legs.
Yeah, on the skin.
Oh, shoot. She got
No!
Bare feet.
Oh no.
And in Wild Rift, it's just a zoom in on a foot.
That's good.
True.
Anyway.
True.
Kassadin.
There's no way this is a coincidence. There's absolutely no way
Copium.
they are just randomly gonna give Kassadin a splash art.
Get the
Yeah, I'm-
copium out, boys.
Okay. All right.
Weird
so
thing.
they cannot make this and not update the 3D model.
Yeah, they
impossible.
can't. Yeah,
They
the
will.
armor.
They won't update the 3D model.
No
There's
way.
no way.
There's no way because like the helm, yeah, you can kind of go around that. Sure,
It has
the
4
blade,
tubes. You know.
The blade is slightly different. Yeah, sure, you can kind of like look past that. The shoulders are
Yeah.
vastly different.
Wait, I just realized something. The blade looks like the demon blade from Doom.
Yes,
True.
yes, I noticed that too.
Oh
It
my
is-
god.
It's like the edges on it. It's pretty cool though. It's pretty cool.
Wait, Demon Blade Doom 2016.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah.
I like
Heavy
the fact
Metal,
that
when
it's really-
when he appears in the event, I expect Heavy Metal to play
Yes, please. Please,
as he's
Riot,
fighting
dude.
there.
There
But
is
yeah,
still
it's-
one weird thing about the entire thing, though. So they've updated the splash, but they haven't updated the loading screen yet. So in the league, so like if you go on the league client and go like into the collection and then type in Kassadin, it'll show his like old art, and then you click it and then go into the skins, and then it's the new art. But
Which
there's
means
still...
it was definitely a mistake then.
I can't tell because it's been
Because-
on the PB like for
Yeah,
a few
yeah, but
days
it's-
now.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
have
didn't
weeks
fix
off.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's because if it's out and people know about it, there, you don't just take it away because that will reveal that that was actually a mistake. So they have to keep it there to kind of be like, yeah, that was on purpose.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know.
a hoopsie.
Yeah, because if they removed it, that would mean that they are planning something for Kassadin for the future, and that would reveal that he's gonna be part of the Void event, which we know that anyway. But if they removed it, that would pretty much confirm it.
The very existing Void event.
Yeah.
Very. Yeah, just get the copium.
Oh my
dude.
god.
Like, just,
Yeah.
yes,
Wh-
Void
when I
Event,
saw
of course.
the Legends of Runeterra roadmap, I was like, "Where's the Void event?"
Yeah.
There was a.
What if
there was
it's
a
not
key
an
keyword
event?
there.
Yeah, because like there was this article where they said like we don't want to make events big events like Spirit Blossom
I mean,
every year.
although in the files, isn't there a Rift Walk in Legends of Runeterra?
Yeah. In the
There's a
data mine.
keyword Rift
in
Walk.
set
which-
6 to be exact.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
means
So it's
Good old Kassadin
either
is
at
gonna
the
be
end of the year or 2023.
Set 20 of Legend of Runeterra finally has Kassadin.
I just
You guys got
realized.
baited all along.
So
I
yeah,
just realized though. Oh, that's what it's gonna be. Because because they said they are not gonna be adding in any more regions into Legends of Runeterra, and they have the Runeterra champions, the roaming ones.
Oh
That's what Kassadin's
no!
gonna
So
be.
Void is
Kassadin-
not gonna be a region?
So Kassadin is not gonna be assigned to a region. Kassadin is gonna be like Jhin. He's not gonna be anywhere.
Or he could be like Rek'Sai, Shuriman, like, or yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, if it's not gonna be, it's not gonna be a region-based expansions anymore. So he's gonna be like an ultimate kind of voidy fighter for every region.
Yep.
Which makes sense. But yeah,
No.
that's exactly what it's gonna be.
He's void now. That's it. Like, there's no going back. You cannot go back and tell me that Kassadin can fight for Noxus and
No,
Demacia.
his whole thing is
A
like
Shurima, sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
but like, that's it. Like,
he stole his
void.
shoulder plates from Noxus, so yeah.
I mean,
Isn't
he's
that-
at Legends of Runeterra. Anything
Isn't
can
that, no,
happen.
hold on, isn't the...
He could
I-
time travel.
You can have flying fucking rocks.
Hold on, I actually need to look it up because there are so many things Kassadin...
Yeah. So look on the like right shoulder. He has the 3 dots of the Trifarix, you know, the Trifarian Legion.
Hold on, I actually need to zoom in on that.
Oh yeah.
Because I know because he had it like enhanced in Zone, and that's what's like the metal...
Yeah, the
plate.
helmet. Yeah.
Hedged.
But
Oh, yeah, I see
those
what-
3 dots, you see?
That could be actually, yeah.
Yeah. And it looks very Noxian, you know, the spiky thingies.
The mask looks really Zonite.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
mask
yeah,
is
yeah.
from
We know
Zone,
that
for
the
sure.
mask
Yeah.
is from Zone. We know that. That's
Also
straight up
the-
mentioned in the bio.
The purple gems, like the only purple gems that we know of are from Targon, so could be Targon as well. Like
That
but
could
the
be
armor-
actually needed.
Wait,
yeah,
but
the
like-
armor, I don't know. And the boot from Bilgewater, maybe.
I
yeah, it
actually
could be.
stole them from an old guy.
That armor looks Ishtali. It's like elemental kind of, some kind of
Yeah, maybe.
elemental magic. But yeah, the
No.
blade is the nether blade of Horok. That's a Shuriman weapon.
So I wonder if they're going to change his lore as well.
I hope not. Just god damn, please
Because
don't.
just the blade feels weird that it's
Oh,
an
the
ancient blade from
crystal.
Shurima. You know?
It's
Yeah.
because
Jhin-
it kind of makes sense because the blade, I believe, was used by the Mage Kings from Ikathia originally.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it was
It's
like a
voidy, yeah.
blade made for fighting the void.
Yeah.
The crystal powers the blade. There's a tube.
Yeah,
going
There's
Yeah,
a-
I noticed that.
yeah.
I noticed
Yeah.
that there's actually a
So-
chemical tube.
It would be cool that like he's merging like Targon crystals with like Zonite technology
Yeah.
to power the blade.
And that's cool because that's pretty much the point of his story. The point was that he was traveling around the world, literally preparing to like fight the ultimate.
Yeah, he's the
world.
ultimate fighter. Like,
He is the
saver.
Doomslayer.
Yeah.
He's pretty much the Doomslayer.
Yes,
It's so cool.
please make him the Doomslayer and not
That would be-
Kaisa.
that legitimately would be so cool
Yeah.
if they gave him an
All
ASU.
to rescue his daughter.
Yeah, and my
Yes.
whole theory, like when Kaisa jumped in the pit with Rek'Sai at the beginning of the year, was like, oh my god, she's gonna like find Kassadin fighting the
Yeah.
new Void Jungler, and it's like
Because otherwise, it's
exactly
just
what's
like,
happening.
oh wait, you actually baited Rek'Sai out of this fucking hole, and then you jump back in. Like, wow,
Yeah.
good job. You actually
She's
did
like-
nothing.
yeah, she's like, I'm a fun daddy.
I hope
I-
I hope that just Kaisa gets lost and
Yeah.
and he actually thinks that she died, and that's
Oh,
when he's
no.
gonna go mad.
Oh no. Make him
That would be
actually
super
be a good
Saiyan.
boy. Oh my god, it's
Good dad.
good. Oh no.
Because we don't really have like this kind of like Slayer champion in Runeterra, do we? We
Okay.
don't have like this badass hero that's kind of like, you know,
Oh,
Yeah.
hero.
doesn't.
I want to see his level up animation.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
There's a-
but
Pulls out a shotgun with Kassadin in.
No, he can start like shooting with his blade.
But yeah, the interesting thing on the splash art is that in the background you actually have like the swarmy,
Yeah,
swarmy,
the fishy, yeah.
fishy swarmies, which
She's swarming.
yeah, fishy swarmies. The funny thing about that's actually the theme of the new Void champion.
Yep,
Hopefully.
So hopefully
It's like
he's gonna be
a-
the main rival.
a hive mind type of thing.
To me, it's still like sort of copium, but I really hope so. I hope it's a teaser. Because
It's 100% a teaser. Like,
It's definitely
Like,
has to
bro.
be.
yeah, because it looks like the image from the Riot's video.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
when the
it's-
Rioter gets possessed by the
Like,
void.
please, Riot, make a real void monster. Just don't make it sexy.
it seems like that's what it's gonna be.
I really.
Unless it's all commanded by a very sexy Void Empress.
No,
Yeah.
if it's that, no way.
I mean, it could
It's
be a
gonna be like
reference
Renata.
to that girl from StarCraft.
Oh,
Kerrigan.
yeah,
yeah,
Kerrigan. I mean,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, Kerrigan is almost like
He's
Kai'Sa
badass.
at this point.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah, I've been corrupted by the void, and now I have newfound powers. I mean, she cannot
Whoa.
control voidlings, but still.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if that's a
Yeah.
development that they want to go for. Like, oh yeah, now she can communicate with them and control them as well. Oh no.
It could be cool if it was like a big fish, big void fish with like tiny fishes all around him.
Oh, if it was something like Nethoth, whatever, like the
Nethoth?
yeah.
You tried.
Yeah,
You try it.
Because it's called Nizot, but like it's just easier with like the but whatever. Oh yeah, if, it would be cool if it was that. Some kind of like evil, like blob-ish, fish-ish monster.
Yeah.
As long as they don't fuck up like WoW is doing right now, I'm completely fine. Because again,
I wonder what Malzahar is gonna do there.
Man,
So
I don't know.
I just realized when it comes to Kassadin, his main
Antagonist,
foe was always
yeah.
Malzahar.
Yeah.
But
But,
but Malzahar did technically summon the new champion.
Yep.
Yep.
By feeding the pits.
Yeah, so that's still possible that they're gonna do that.
It would be cool to see Malzahar actually
Are they
in
gonna
the
do
void.
what? Wait, what?
Because Malzahar is the one who, in the story, summons the new champion.
Yep.
So Malzahar,
Oh.
if Kassadin is gonna be fighting the new champion as the main, like, you know, the main enemy, then Malzahar is still the one responsible for summoning the main enemy. So
Yeah.
these two are still gonna stay as the main rivals.
And he's also responsible for killing his wife. So
I mean, if it ain't broken, don't change it. But like, can we stop with Malzahar summoning 17 billion void monsters at some point?
I mean,
It's his whole story.
technically, he didn't do that much in the canon lore.
yeah.
I mean, his bio is pretty. I mean, it's
It's
not
just a
that
weird-
old. I don't know when they last updated it, but it's not that long. It doesn't have, like, you know, it's not super detailed.
So no champions. I wouldn't be surprised if I had some old lore like Shaco or something that has like 2 lines.
I mean, it's like I think Kog'Maw actually mentions Malzahar in the bio, but Kog'Maw's bio is so old.
Yeah.
I also Kog'Maw. It's been like what 12 years now. He's still saying like daddy's coming,
Yeah.
but bro,
It's
it's
maybe-
been 12 years. Your dad is not gonna come back.
Exactly,
Probably
yeah,
gonna
your
buy
dad
some
bought-
cigarettes or something like.
Yeah,
Some,
exactly. Your dad bought cigarettes at the station.
And he left.
Wait, do we know how old Kog'Maw is, or like when, in terms of the timeline, he arrived on Runeterra?
If it was Malzahar, then he can't be older than that. So it has to be after like Nikafia, after all of that. I can look it up super quickly.
He's at least
Because
like
it's been a
25,
while now,
yes.
then. Because Ikathia stuff is super old.
Malzahar,
Malzahar should be like 35.
It seems like Kog'Maw would be 6 years old.
Oh, only 6 years?
He's a cute puppy.
Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, I thought
Because
he was like
Malzahar,
older.
Malzahar right now is about 35.
Mhm.
And like
Yeah.
and it's too, you know, Malzahar became like the prophet of the void like way later when he was like 20 something.
20-ish, yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, Kog'Maw is only he's like 6-ish.
Yeah, there's still a chance that if Kog'Maw wins the like the lottery or something, that his dad is gonna come back and say like, "Hey, missed me yet?"
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but also Kog'Maw being in the pool for reworks, like it lost, like I was like no void event anymore.
You know, Copium.
Yeah.
What if they actually still do updates? Like
Yeah.
Kog'Maw and Cho'Gath.
Right.
no.
Surprise! No, they're just gonna scrap him like Yorick.
Surprise! We actually given ASU to like 5 champions. Haha.
There was
But
never a
Kassadin-
void event.
But like Kassadin didn't really need it though.
He's still saying in game. I tried to silence my mother, but he
Oh, yeah,
has no
yeah, yeah.
silence anymore. So yeah.
I mean, they could have done new voice, sure, but I don't think he needed new model necessarily.
It's gonna be a small ASU, I think.
Yeah, I
Hell,
think it's
they
gonna be
didn't
like
even give Misfortune new voiceover, and they got the voice actor back in.
Yeah.
Ah.
I just thought about the Kog'Maw stuff. Can I quickly jump on the fact that your getting bashed for saying that Set is 14 years old?
Oh yeah, no. I'll stay behind that.
Yeah, no, it's not like, yeah, I'm not asking you to like change your statement, but like that's actually insane. The fact that you explained in your
hilarious.
video,
It's absolutely hilarious.
you explained
because-
during your stream that technically he could be,
Yeah.
I said could be 14 years old by
Yeah.
the Noxus stuff, and then
Yeah.
people keep on saying like, oh yeah, but they could have like went way earlier and shit. Like that
Yeah.
doesn't change the point of like according to like what's written right now.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could be. He could be 14. He could be also
Yeah.
16. But like according to
Yeah,
the thing,
right.
he could be 14.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, absolutely. It can be 14, which is
He's a
amazing.
very big boy.
And people actually getting fucking mad. And I read like some some messages because people were linking me tweets for some reason. I did not have access to Twitter, but I could still read them.
I successfully avoided actually a lot of that. That
Yeah.
missed me. Thankfully.
It is crazy the length people can go. Also, can we agree that not everything that you guys say has to be taken
Oh, absolutely.
100%? Because
Yeah.
that's the thing that I feel like
Absolutely.
people are missing a lot. It's like,
Yeah.
stop linking shit. with
Sometimes I'm
memes.
fanboying on watching Necrod's videos, and I'm like, oh, you missed that, and then I'm like, oh, I missed that, and
Yeah,
it's,
that
we're
happens
humans,
so often.
yeah.
It's like it's a theory. It's
Like, people need to remember, legitimately, the entire lore of League of Legends is longer than the entire trilogy of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, of course.
I counted the pages, that's exactly what it is. So, if you miss a sentence in, like, the 3 giant books, it happens.
Yeah, and you
Absolutely.
also you
It's
can't
mad.
remember it all. So,
Yeah,
Oh, bro.
and exactly, you need to, like, remember all of that, word for word, to be accurate, you know.
it's like
Even
do you
the
rem-
General Justice.
Like, do you
Wait, what?
remember exactly, like, word for word, like, the entire Lord of World of Warcraft or, like, Warhammer or something? It's like, no, nobody does that. People
Yeah.
make mistakes.
Yeah.
People make videoing corrections later on when they
we
have...
try
I
to
still
explain.
do believe I am way more accurate than other people. I still genuinely believe that because it is kind of my job to, you know, keep in touch with that. But yeah, absolutely, it's gonna happen that I make
It's
a
like,
mistake or I miss something.
even if you made a mistake, like, for example, later on, Riot releases a story and say, like, oh, yeah, Seth is actually, like, 18 years old, so his parents actually did the thing 4 years before the Noxian invasion.
Yeah, because the Noxian invasion didn't happen like at once. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, if they release that, completely fine. But like, other than that, it's literally like just theorizing when they actually did the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, according to the text, like right now, he could
by
be
the book,
14. He could
could be
also be
14,
like
yeah.
32. Like, who
Yeah.
who the fuck knows? It's just Vastaya stuff. Like,
Yeah.
also Vastaya is
But
kind
yeah,
of furry stuff. as well,
I'm
so
trying
it's
to
kinda weird.
remember. I always. It does happen that I make a mistake every now and then. I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember. And when I do it, I immediately, you know, put it in the comments or I put it somewhere so people know.
Yeah, but it's still going to be in the comments.
Yeah, it's still gotta be there. But it's usually nothing massive, but it still happens. What did you find?
No,
Dark humor.
really
What
dark
did he say?
humor that I know. I don't want to show it to you.
Wait, what?
I'm-
Did you make that or did you find that meme?
I think he found it. I mean, at the same time, people like got really mad about that meme that he linked. People got extremely
funny
mad,
one,
and I
though.
saw a bunch of tweets of like, "Oh no, Necrit made a mistake," and blah blah blah. Like really degrading, like remarks about anybody. And it's like, oh, that also makes me think about another topic that I wanted to talk about 3 weeks ago. Because it's on the same length as this one. It is the fact that Nicky also made a joking tweet about, I'm gonna call it redacted for some people, from some others like Seraphine, like who gives a shit. He made a joking tweet about that on Twitter. And he literally, in less than 12 hours, got death threats over that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Huh.
bro, can you guys stop like giving death threats and calling people names and
For a
like,
bunch of
what the
pixels.
fuck?
Yeah.
Can you guys
Yeah, it's
chill
not
on the
acceptable.
internet?
Yeah.
Like that's
I don't know.
just...
Honestly, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like, for my channel is so family friendly that has never happened to me. luckily.
I mean, my channel is family friendly, and I got some of them already. Like
I'm
this
somehow fine.
just happens.
I
It's
don't know if
weird.
people just don't care about me or maybe
I got
they're
one
they're
like
they're
several years
shut,
ago.
I just want the lore. I don't care about
Yeah.
this guy, you know.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, just I think that could be also a cool podcast episode. Like, I'm probably gonna note that somewhere. Where like TB Skyen, because he had I think a great view on parasocial relationship and the
Oh, yeah.
length people actually go on social media and outside to like literally go monkey. Like, bro, can you
Yeah,
chill?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
the internet. Like, can you just like go get a glass of water or something? Like, just get a Kit Kat. Like, stop.
I mean, like
sending death threats.
ultimately, Total Biscuit way back in the day just like cracked it, and he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna disable comments. And like, you know, people like my videos.
True. He was
People
a
like my
true
videos. They're
Chad.
gonna like them, sure. Just
Kinda
you know,
miss
don't
him.
comment. And like he knew his videos were good. He kept
Yeah.
uploading them, but he disabled comments because he knew
Yeah.
It was a
everything
shit
beyond that
show,
was
yeah.
what was unhealthy. Yeah.
Especially for him. He had other problem back in
Oh
the
yeah,
last
especially
few,
for
like,
him
yeah.
too.
That's
Yeah, but
crazy.
you can also add banned words, on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's like, even if it's on
My list
YouTube,
is
like,
huge.
it's
Yeah.
even if it's on like your comments, the fact that people go the extra length to like call you names on other social media platform to be like I think the word
Ooh.
is berate you, but like it's like, bro,
Yeah.
he's a lore guy. He makes mistakes. You also make mistake. I'm probably sure like if someone dug up all your tweets, they could probably find like some mistakes that you tweeted like
Oh, yeah,
3 weeks
absolutely.
ago.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a really shitty culture. Like in France, we have this forum, like the videogames.com, where
JVC.
yeah, where people are just like roasting streamers and YouTubers.
I'm
just crazy.
surprised that like whenever I somehow by a miracle appear on Reddit, there is always like a guy who's like, it's the guy who like makes theories that are stupid about stuff. First of all, I haven't made a theory in like 3 years. First of all, but also somehow they always get downvoted, and people are like, no, he's actually pretty good, and
Yeah.
I am legitimately surprised that Reddit can be positive,
Yeah.
and when it's not sports.
I think
mean-
it's because they've gotten older.
It
Yeah,
could
true.
be, it could be.
I don't know if it's younger people that does. I'm not gonna like judge and say like, it's probably kids. Like, kids nowadays, they have no respect. What the fuck? No,
It's just that they
really
have less
toxic
education.
old people.
It's
I feel
also
like
it's also that my audience is actually older people. I think my audience is
Gosh.
it's definitely 21 and above.
They'll probably have like
Yeah.
enough brain cells to actually not send death
Yeah,
threats
and
when
like
they
you know,
disagree with someone.
How can I anger them with literally explaining lore?
Yeah. Like, oh my god, he was wrong. I mean, that's the thing, but like the Age of Champion is technically lore, but technically also theorizing.
Yeah, partially, yeah.
Yeah, partially. But like, that's the thing. It's like the
But I,
moment.
but yeah, but I
Yeah,
made
because
sure,
some champions you're sure, but yeah.
Yes, yeah. I made sure to like let people know like, oh yeah, like when it comes to this one, it's not it's not written on paper, but this is roughly
Yeah.
what it should be.
He's
So,
roughly
like, so-
14 years old. Get over it now.
Exactly. It was, and there was I believe I even put like the ES there for like estimation. It's like estimated, 14, so that people like know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, rail is not legal.
There are like so many long comments like, oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry,
Rel.
Necrit, but I have to disagree with you on this one. And it's like,
How
write an
how dare
entire
you?
chapter about things like, bro, what? Chill.
How dare you make my breedable set 14?
Oh, no, bro. Oh, what?
Well,
oh,
that's one of the funny things I saw.
Yeah.
It was someone saying like, don't harass artists who draw that sexy just because Necrit said
They make
he's
any
14.
sexy, goddammit.
just
Yeah.
don't harass anybody, period.
Yeah, on the
Like,
other
it's
hand,
just-
you
it's that
say
simple.
that like Zoe is
Yeah.
like more than 1,000 years.
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
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 But people are still going in prison.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Blood, like the age is just a number. Quote.
Oh no!
I'm sorry.
And then we ended up
last
with
words
pool
before
party
prison.
Zoe.
Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, we also have pool party Lulu. Like, it
Oh my
looked
God.
extremely weird on Wild Rift. I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it.
I just remembered what I said, which annoyed all the Zoe mains.
Wait, what did you say again?
Oh, because I made a really crap joke saying, oh, and if Zoe gets a Prestige Edition, it'll look like she pissed the pool.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
I
forgot about that.
You got death threats.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
How
I
can
don't
people
make
get
it.
mad at this?
No, that doesn't justify anything. Please don't send any. You can disagree with someone. You can like explain your point of view why you disagree with something, but like don't go the extra length and make
like,
people's life miserable. They just make content on the internet
Yeah,
for free.
I never got a serious threat so far, so I don't know how I'll
I mean,
react.
that's good.
Probably.
That's really good on you, to be honest. Like that's pretty positive.
I can't imagine what I would have to do to like anger someone to that level.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like, I made a shitty video
make a
back in the
video.
days, and I got, like, serious weird as fuck death threats messages over that.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, just for a 3D video, I was like, bro, can you, like, chill for a second?
you made my Israel dance.
Oh no, you made Sion dance like that? There is no way.
People
I
like
don't
you
understand those people.
burning in hell.
That's...
Like, in France, I'm the lore guy, and I main Shaco, and I'm not sending death threat to Riot, so they can give him lore.
Yeah, it's just... Even if you... I mean, yeah, I think Nicotine as well got, like, some bad messages in the past. I
It's
imagine.
okay. I mean, like, on the lore part, not really.
Yeah, but I think you also got messages like, oh, you're copying Necrit, and other people who does lore like, oh, you're copying X, oh, you're copying
Yeah, and
Y. Oh my
like
God.
a thing that happened to me a lot.
I copied freaking Noble 87 in
Yes.
WoW.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
but like,
like
same
donkey
accents.
copies in the end.
That is legitimately how I got into lore. I was like,
Isn't
oh,
he-
that guy covers like WoW lore. I can do that with League. No one's doing that.
Yeah. But it happened to me like 3 or 4 times that like small French creators trying to like start reading lore on videos and stuff. Like they got people telling them like you're stealing content from Nicotine. No, bro.
Yeah.
I don't
You're-
own concepts like
Stealing content that's publicly written on Universe
Yeah.
by Riot.
Yeah, it's
just
not
reading
it's-
stuff out loud.
Two people cannot talk about the same champion's lore. Like, that's not
No, it's
allowed.
actually okay. I'm gonna freaking tell this to everyone. It is actually beneficial for creators to have other people who are doing the same thing. Because
Yeah,
first
that's
of
so
all,
amazing.
if someone else is doing the same thing as you, that pushes you to be better than the other person. That's like that's one way that it helps. But also,
Yeah.
when you collab, when multiple channels work together, they tend to grow faster than when they are alone.
True. And also diversity, like I tell the stories like I don't tell them the same way as you do, as Dinka does, as like Skyen does. Everyone has his own style.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
Like Skyen went a totally different direction because
Yeah.
he was like critiquing the lore, and now
Yeah,
he's,
that's
like,
very interesting. Yeah.
and now he goes into like a straight up design and stuff. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I like the
And you get a
design
fancy
stuff.
microphone and do ASMR lore
Yeah.
reads.
Yeah, no one's doing that.
Dude, that's something that I told another lore YouTubers. Like, why don't you do lore ASMR? Like, you just gently talk to the microphone, you add like some rain noise or like fireplace noise.
I told it to a female fellow creator.
What?
I told it to a fellow female creator. I was like, oh, it would be cool. It would be cool if you did ASMR. And then, like, I think she thought I was pushing her into do like sexy stuff.
No, no,
Which
no,
was
just
not
like
the
calm
point.
stuff.
Same.
Even if it's male or female, just like calm. Like, just
Yeah, no, that
ASMR
was,
to
like,
like...
way back. That was at the beginning when ASMR was starting, so people didn't really know what it really was.
Yeah, it's like, just call it lore to sleep to or something like that. And then you just like read the lore with a calm voice, and then people are gonna
Yeah.
enjoy that. It's like,
I actually have people saying like I'm putting on your lore playlist and sleeping to it.
Oh yeah, people tell me that as well. But that was before I got like enthusiastic, like because now I am way more energetic than I was.
Yeah, from
years
time to
ago.
time you scream a bit.
Yeah,
You're
years
way
ago,
more
years
energetic.
ago, I was really like, I was
But
really
you're older.
robotic. And people
oh,
just-
is it the effect of
Having a child
that?
changes
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Right.
Oh yeah, no, no, I don't think that's bad.
Oh man, because I could have been that. It's like, oh shit, that's that's literally the answer to like making content. You want to have more energy? Just have a child.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have more energy at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it costs the same price as drugs, but it's healthier. Hopefully.
They're healthier.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Still, I don't know how people can fall asleep to lore like stuff because
Exactly.
at some
so
point,
interesting.
yeah, but at some point they are also gonna stumble upon like Aatrox's story. He's gonna be like, "I'm the destroyer of worlds and stuff."
Sweet
Yeah.
dreams. After that.
I think people can fall asleep to anything. I fall asleep to like some gameplay stuff that is actually interesting, but I'm just extremely tired of it. And just the
Yeah.
soothing
I think-
voice
I think
actually
it's your-
kills me.
I think it's just your issue. That's not like, you know.
Yeah, true.
I don't
That's
think it has
because I'm
anything to do
old.
with sleepy content. I think you need help.
I mean, I fall asleep on airplanes without headphones or earphones or anything.
I mean, that's an airplane.
Yeah, that's because you're British. Like, that's kind of weird in the first place, so it just adds up. Anyway. News. Apparently, Jhin. I mean, I think we mentioned that earlier, but like Jhin
Yeah,
is
I
going
mentioned
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically,
I don't know anything
since-
about it.
May? Was it May?
Basically, since regions are pretty much all there in Legends of
Yeah.
Runeterra, exploring the void. Sure, why not? But
And
yeah,
Ishtal.
and oh yeah, actually, and Ishtal, like you know, what is Malphite?
I was
Oh, yeah,
so
Malphite is
sad.
Argon. Anyway, so they are now gonna do, instead of brand new regions, they are gonna focus on each expansion doing something new and interesting with the cards. And they are introducing new champions called Runeterra champions, which is people who don't really have like clear
Yeah,
affiliation with region.
they are their
Jhin is
own
the
region.
first one. Yeah, and then so Jhin just doesn't have a region, I believe. I believe that's how it works. He's not even Ionian. It's basically he doesn't have a region. You put him in your deck, and when you have Jhin in your deck, you can put cards that have a skill ability from any other region into your deck as well. So Jhin is pretty much a bridge that allows you to put some cards from other regions into your deck. And
a
that's
cool
basically what they are
concept.
gonna do with
Yeah.
other champions.
And you can pair it with another region as well.
Yeah,
Like you can
because
go
normally-
Jhin and
yeah,
Ionia.
yeah, because normally you would have only two regions, so you would do like I don't know, freaking Frostbite build with Freljord and Demacia or something. And now, if you put in Jhin, you can slap in also cards from Ionia and Shadow Isles, and you can like start combining stuff.
But like, why Shadow Isles? Why isn't it like Jhin because
I mean,
it's Ionia and maybe Piltover or whatever? Like, just why not specific region? Why all regions?
No,
Or you can
it's
just slap
because-
him on any deck.
You can, absolutely, yeah, but
Okay.
you know, it's only gonna work for decks that use cards with like skill abilities. It's because like he changes the way some people are gonna build their decks, and that's the point. Like they wanted to introduce champions who would change the way you build your decks entirely, and that's pretty much what's happening.
Hmm.
Because normally you would be like, I want two regions, and you're gonna look at the cards from the two regions, and you're like, but also a card from Shadow Isles would fit my deck, and that's why Jhin is there. Like the point is not really to be like, even though Jhin is Ionian, we're gonna make him weird. I think they started with the idea of like, how can we change the way you think about decks, and then they were like, all right, Jhin would kind of fit it, so why not? So it was
Okay,
like
I
gameplay
see.
first, and Jhin came later.
I wonder.
And when it comes to, I mean, when it comes to Kassadin, with the Rift Walk thing, I think that's gonna be the exact same thing. And like, you know, when you put Kassadin in your deck, you can probably summon void creatures from any region, or you know, something like that.
Yeah, that could be a cool concept. I wonder just if at some point it's not gonna hit the same problem as Hearthstone when it's gonna have so many cards that some cards are gonna technically overlap. Like you're gonna have, for example, you had like a 3-cost card that had like 3 attack, 1 health, and then I don't know, 6 expansion down the line, or like 6 packs, or like updates down the line, you have almost the same cards but better.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah, and it makes the old one literally obsolete. I actually wonder with the amount of cards they're releasing, even though they release new stuff. But
they can tackle that easily because the way Hearthstone worked is that basically you paid the value of a card. So basically, if it was like a 4-cost card, the stats on average should be 4/4. They should always be equal to the cost. So in Hearthstone, if you wanted to do the card to be like, oh, that card deals 1 damage to a target. If you want that, then you need to reduce either the attack or the health by 1, so that it always equals 4 at the end. That's how it used to work. However, they then started adding in cards that cost 4, but their value was 5. Like, it's a 4/4, but it also deals 1 damage. And they started adding in these cards, which like crept the value of the cards up. What Legends of Runeterra did is that right now, I believe you pay like 3, but the value is like 6. Like, they have a way higher gap from the cost to the actual value. So they have a lot of room to make sure they can add in features without actually like raising the power of the card. So Riot actually was clever about this, and they have a lot of room to make sure it all stays balanced. But they still did mention in their video, they did mention that like card rotations are possible in the future if things get really crazy, but right now everything's doing fine.
Yeah, I really hope so. I tried the game and I really liked it. I'm just like mostly playing PvE, just like they said in their video, because
like most of people.
Yeah, I find it super fun and challenging.
I mean, that's another thing. In the video, they did reveal that PvE is so insanely popular. More people play PvE than literally anything else combined.
Yeah, but like, I know some like really good European players, and they were like, how is that possible? Like, it doesn't really feel real.
Yeah, exactly. It's because
a lot of casuals.
Like, the matchmaking is really fast, and like there's a lot of people in ranked too.
I think it's because like it's like me. I get my phone, and before I go to bed, I play a round or 2 of PvE, and you know, and these people still count into the statistics. So I think there's just a lot of casuals probably in the game, and that's what's happening.
Yeah,
I'd say it's linked to the community.
Matchmaking as well. When it's 1v1, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Like, to me, it's also a matter of community because, for example, if we compare, I mean, it's not easily comparable between LoL and LoR, but for example, LoR, like you said, it's a matter of like being 1v1, but this is like you're just playing on your own against a bot. It's a challenging thing. It's also some kind of roguelike because you never have the same cards, sort of. So that's really calm and super cool. The major issue...
It's like Slay the Spire, you know?
Yeah.
Slay the Spire is a card game that's a roguelite, and it was freaking massive as well.
Yeah, exactly. The issue with League is that to have a PvE experience, you need to make a map, you need to make some sort of story, you need a bit more stuff. And that's the issue. And also League is based around multiplayer. So for League, like, oh yeah, League has less PvE players than PvP. It's like, yeah, of course, because also League is marketed and made towards multiplayer and PvP. PvE is something that we enjoy because it's cool to like have a break from the game because the game is boring and stale and blah blah blah. LoR
it depends.
LoR is just like, oh yeah, you don't want to fight against other humans, but you still want to fight people and you still want to have fun. Well, good shit then. You can select any deck and just fight bots over and over again.
I legitimately wonder, and I truly mean it, I legitimately wonder how popular would it be if Riot actually released like a single player challenge for League.
I don't know what it would be for the single player, because like, what can you do? Dodge skill shot, try to kill the mob, and dodge stuff. Dark Souls, like.
Give me freaking Diablo or like.
Yeah, no cooldown, And like
They did that with
Or
Odyssey.
there's now the but look at what's it called? Lost Ark. Lost Ark is exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fight the big boss in a room with a champion.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
isn't it the point of Project F, I guess, or the?
Maybe.
Yeah, Project.
We don't know.
Project F is Diablo. Yeah.
Yeah.
If only they could move faster for it, because like, oh yeah, we're gonna show an image like 5 years ago. Nice.
Yeah, we
You
have
say
2
Diablo.
screenshots.
I actually believe Project F will be more casual friendly. I think it's gonna be like the Lego games, where it's an adventure. You fight stuff,
Yeah.
but it's more of an
I mean,
adventure.
both
With
would be
less of
cool
a-
2 or
as long
3
as it's an
friends.
adventure. Like, just give us adventure, give us Rune King, give us Song of Nunu, give us stuff
Yeah,
like
exactly.
that. Even if
all
it's
praise,
Diablo
all
like,
praise Riot
We are
Forge.
old now. We don't care about challenges.
it's not even
yeah,
about being
Project
old.
F is in a weird spot though, if you think about it, because Riot have said they don't want to make single player games. They want to make multiplayer services kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Riot
Yeah.
Forge is the ones that do the single player
But they-
games.
Yeah.
But
Could
then
make-
there's Project F.
Yeah,
they
but
could
it's,
make
it's
it like
kind of a
Shrine.
co-op thing.
Yeah, exactly. You can make it like 3-player co-op.
Yeah, and that's what it is on the screenshot.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it's
but
like
it means-
Diablo, really.
they're
Yeah.
going to think long term for it kind of thing. So it's not going to be release it, done. They're going to
Yeah.
want to somehow make it always
But
be
like
playable.
Diablo has the season stuff. Like it resets your progress and you do the game all over again with new gear and new
But
stats.
yeah, but there is an RPG where like gear up and stuff. I don't know how you're gonna gear up Blitzcrank.
It just augments, like adding
Yeah,
damage
yeah, but,
and
like,
shit.
I don't know. I
You
think that's
engrave
like-
runes on him.
Didn't we gear up for like the Rune King game? Sort
Yeah.
of.
but
Yeah.
that's an RPG game straight up. I just
Yeah.
don't think Project F is gonna be like a traditional RPG. I don't know.
I don't know. But like they need some kind of like
Maybe it's gonna be
PvE
gacha.
game. Oh,
Maybe it's
no.
been canned.
No, what if it's gacha? What if it's like Genshin Impact?
Oh.
Oh my god.
I
I'm
think
sure
Riot have too
they're,
many morals.
But but you
I
know
don't
they
know
would be
about that.
following trends.
they're probably thinking about it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making something like
Thinking about
yeah.
money.
I mean, they had the opportunity to do it with like Wild Rift and Valorant, and they didn't.
I mean, Valorant.
they are, to be
excuse
honest, they
me,
are
the
innovative.
price of Valorant stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, Valorant pricing is
$100.
completely out of whack, but
Yeah.
it's still not gacha.
True.
It's very close to NFTs.
Oh my god.
True.
Maybe Project F will be an NFT game.
Oh,
maybe it's a Project NFT now.
Oh man, I hate it.
I
here.
don't think the right people will be able to convince
Yeah.
the higher ups to do it.
I mean, I think
Sure.
the higher ups would be willing to do it because of money. Just like every game company, just like Ubisoft, just every single game company be like, oh yeah, that's super cool. This is money. Like fuck logic.
Yeah.
And-
but
and
then
then
you
nobody
lose
bought it.
like half your players and
Yeah. I mean, that's another story, but money, whales.
true.
I think Ubisoft sold like 3.
Nice.
I don't know. I've
Profit.
seen the article where the
Not-
guy said, oh, you guys are just too dumb to understand. It's like, okay,
yeah, but
bro.
yeah, but
yeah.
legitimately, I think it was the Rainbow Six Siege, and nobody bought it. Like, like 3 people bought it, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, they already struggled to like revive the entire game already. It's like, why would
Yeah.
you actually kill it again? You guys actually did a good job for years by trying to revive and update and everything. It's like, why are you doing this shit now? Please stop.
Well, now modern technology.
Yeah, money.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
Now you're gonna have to
Um,
label a video NFT.
Oh yes, NFT in League of Legends.
Yeah.
Short news. I quickly read it. Riot is apparently thinking about moving DuoQ for like ranked to like some sort of system like Flex and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
making solo queue really solo only.
so they are basically. I haven't really read it. So basically, isn't it? So they are reviving Flex queue. Is that what's happening? Is there gonna be like a single player solo
Yeah.
queue and then like go up with anyone?
Yeah.
They wanna
Yes.
prevent people from boosting each other.
Yeah.
Mainly.
But
Alright.
that's my issue. Is like, okay, I understand multiplayer boosting when it's like someone which is like, for example, challenger plays on like a lower level account with you to like boost both of you and stuff like that. Okay, I understand that. But that doesn't change the fact that people can also buy account that are like higher ranked, and
they
people
are
can
still
also
not doing
share.
anything.
Like a lot of people share their account to like get it
I wonder if
boosted.
it's actually more tied to like the toxicity and stuff.
I think
Maybe.
they mentioned toxicity because duo people like it's also
Yeah,
like,
they're always like,
have advantage.
he's my partner. He would never make a mistake.
Yeah, if you're the solo guy in a double duo game,
Oh, you get dog
you're
piled.
fucked. Yeah.
But like that's the thing. Also, like I think they want to like stop the advantage of having a duo, because it's like you're gonna have more communication than the enemy team if the enemy team doesn't have any duo.
Yeah,
Because you know your partner, you know you're gonna be on Discord,
Yeah.
but at the same time it's like, RTB, remember the beat, made a series of videos where it's Lig, but like with Discord. So like he plays solo queue, mainly duo queue, but still plays solo queue and invites people on Discord, and his matches aren't too bad. Like people aren't toxic. Vocally
I mean, yeah,
and
when
stuff
you're
like that.
invoiced, yeah.
But it's still solo queue. It's like not pre-made or anything. It's like literally, but at the same time, it's OCE, so it has like 20 players at best. So maybe they're just friendly there compared to like EU West and NA.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's literally like the same concept that could be applied to like everybody. It's like, oh yeah, we know everybody's solo, just join a Discord.
Yeah.
Or like try to queue at the same time. So then if you hit the same champion select, you're good. You can still play with your duo mate.
And if not, you banish his champion.
Yeah, true. And also you dodge. I feel, dude, I think I read about like, oh yeah, we have less autofill stuff. And when I read that, I was like, wait, but last time I heard like someone playing solo queue talk, I think it could have been Okanye, I don't remember. He like at some point in a game he said like in a champ select, oh shit, I got autofill 80 carry, and like something went wrong at the champ select. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna dodge then. It's like, yeah, of course, like autofill is not gonna have like it's not gonna a lot of people are not gonna play autofill. It's not because your system works. You also have to like take into account that people are gonna dodge because they're autofilled. Like imagine you play top or maybe jungle, like that's the role that you are comfortable with. You could also technically play mid and AD carry. You just don't want to be autofill support, and then boom, you get autofill support. You don't want to play that game.
Yeah.
So you're gonna dodge, and then you're gonna wait for like 3 minutes, and then you're gonna play another one when you're gonna play top or like a role you're more comfortable with.
Yeah.
So nobody's gonna play with your autofill on. And that was my major issue when I read the articles. Like, yeah, you're not manipulating stats, but you're making it look like your autofill is working when technically you don't say that. Like the number of dodge when people are autofill is probably through the roof.
Yeah, because you get no like bad stuff for dodging a game. It's like 3 LP, but the NMR is the same.
Yeah, exactly. You still keep your MMR. So if you still want to climb, people said it's more profitable to actually dodge during champion select and keep your LP. I mean, lose 3 LP, but like keep your MMR.
Yeah, there
actually
is a technique like like you dodge every BO, and then you dodge like 20 BOs, and then when you finally pass it, you're like plus 30 points every game. So you skyrocket through the ranks.
Yeah.
Because
The issue is still, promos.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Because there you dodge, and it's all gone.
Yeah. And people, if you're in your promos, people can still troll just like the good old days. It's like, hey guys, I'm in my promos. Oh, time to end. Bye. Disco Nunu, let's go. Like, bro, come on. I just want my like yearly skin for free. Leave me alone. Oh man. But yeah, that was the Riot removes DuoQ. Maybe I like misunderstood the entire thing. I could be again completely wrong. Please don't send me bad
I
messages.
kind of understand why they are doing it.
But yeah.
Yeah, but I also understand why people are disliking the that. But I mean, it doesn't bother me because I have no friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in the
exactly. I think
end,
it's the majority of people.
yeah,
I don't
in
play
the end,
ranked,
if
so
Yeah,
you can still duo ranked by using flex, or like even trio or like quadrio, or like it's just
no, you can
flex.
go by 4.
Quadrio is that a new form of
Yeah.
Dodrio?
I don't know, dude. Leave me alone, English.
Quadrio with 4 heads?
Oh no, oh dude, I need someone to draw that. If there is an
It's
artist,
literally, I can Photoshop that. You're literally
yes,
just copying
do
one
it
head.
then. If someone wants to draw it, I'm gonna show it.
You
like,
literally make,
less.
you give them one more head and that's it.
Yes, do it. Do it and send it to me. Like I would gladly show it on screen.
Print it and put it on a wall.
Yes, I'm gonna frame it.
And you'll be like, I made this in my head.
Uh,
Actually, I made this in my. I should be printing it.
I should take full credit for it. Okay. Do you guys wanna talk about the potential MMO right now, or do you like the secret subject? Because the secret subject can still be another extra video though. Can still
that
like
would probably be extra. It would be way too long.
yeah, no, but like that's the thing. Like this one is already an hour and a half long,
Yeah.
so we can
oof.
You
yeah
can do the MMO probably now.
we can do the
wrap it
MMO
up,
quickly
Oh,
and then
fast.
yeah.
Simply
like-
said, I actually did try to get an interview with Ghostcrawler.
Yeah,
Oh.
Basically, it is still a bit too early.
it's way too early. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Doesn't-
Well,
I'm gonna
like
have to
like,
wait
like
5
Riot wouldn't be happy about like people hyping it up like this early.
Well, they've been doing a lot of hirings as well, which is a good sign normally.
Oh yeah, I feel confident about that. And also like MMOs now have like a second resurgence where like everyone
Yeah.
realized like all right,
Just not
wow, wow, it's
There is some
pretty bad.
Man, have you seen the latest cinematic thing?
Oh yeah, with Arthas. Little blob there, like up, he's gone. All right, the end.
Cry. They did my boy so dirty.
Ah yeah, the end. A character that has existed in the game for 15 years.
Oh man,
Gone.
that was so sad. I mean,
That was so
sometimes like,
horrible.
what did we expect? But it's like, at least can you give him justice in a way that, like, I don't know, anything. Just not show a blue ball and be like, that's everything we're gonna remember you with.
I
It's
think
like,
it's because they didn't have the voice actor or something, or I don't know. Just
I don't know.
Anyway, but like,
it's so sad.
but like I've been playing WoW since the Burning Crusade, and I actually stopped myself during the Shadowlands because I just no. So
Yeah.
like and people jumped onto Final Fantasy. I have not actually had the time to really get in it. I played like an hour or two maybe. But I know it's gonna be an amazing game. I just don't know if I want to drown so much time in another MMO.
Yeah, apparently it's pretty long in terms of
And
like
it's-
content.
but it's
length,
also it's pretty good. Everyone says that if you want to play an MMO, that's the one because there is Final Fantasy. What was it? Lost World
Ark.
or whatever? No, Lost Ark. Yeah, Lost Ark is good, but there was also what was it called?
Yeah.
Was it Lost World?
New World.
New
New
World.
World.
Oh,
Yeah.
New World.
That
Oh my
that
God.
burned pretty quickly.
Yeah. I mean, they fucked up big time as well.
Yeah.
My friend's still hacking it.
Yeah, it's still getting banned as well. Shout out
Yeah.
to him.
But yeah, so that burned pretty quickly. But like now, people there's a second resurgence of MMOs because there was the era of shooters with like I mean there were MOBAs first, and then there were shooters with.
I would say
Fortnite
shooters
and
were
stuff.
before
Yeah.
MOBAs, because like
I mean,
we had a lot of Call of Duties and shooters.
technically, it kind of started with Call of Duty.
With
That's
Doom
when, like,
even,
games-
like all the Doom, Quake,
No,
and
but
everything.
that wasn't like multiplayer.
Battlefield was
mainstream.
before Call of Duty.
But that was a multiplayer mainstream. I think like StarCraft and Warcraft, those were the first ones. That were like, oh, you want to play together? Like, yeah, let's play that.
Super Mario
Command and
Brothers.
Conquer?
Oh wait, no, that wasn't multiplayer. Wait, what?
what
What
did
you
you
say,
say?
Declan?
Command and Conquer.
True.
Oh.
Nah,
Wait, did it
wasn't
came out
that
before?
big. Well, it was big. It was massive.
I remember Red Alert. Such an amazing game.
But Warcraft, Starcraft, those two started. Then Call of Duty was massive, and you know it's kind of like the trend always shifts. Then there were the MMOs with like EverQuest and WoW, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Star Wars
Then
Galaxies.
it shifted back to like nerdy, sweaty, ranked games of League and Fortnite later, and now.
PUBG.
Now, like MMOs are coming back a bit.
I mean, it was PUBG and then Fortnite, which was a tower
That
defense.
was actually DayZ before
Like
that.
weird.
I believe.
Yeah.
Daisy and
Oh,
War
Daisy,
also.
yes.
Yeah. But yeah, like
Once
now.
everyone's done with MMOs, does that mean League's gonna resurge again since it'll be the
I wonder.
MOBAs again?
I wonder
I hope
It's gonna be a
not.
cycle.
because I think League,
Let
in
it
my
die.
opinion, because League is doing well, but
Let it
but
die.
it stopped. It definitely stopped. It's not dying, but it stopped. And I think Riot's gonna need to do something big with it. I actually think that PvE might actually be like the savior of
Yeah.
the game in the end, just like what happened to Legends of
You
Runeterra.
need to
because
please
when
the
you-
casuals as well.
Exactly.
They don't want to
People-
dedicate the resources.
because people will stop playing ranked.
We
just
need
like in Legends of
latency on the
Runeterra.
podcast. Latency, if you watch this, please come
Yeah.
next episode actually to talk about PvE game stuff. Like, please, for the
Because
love of God.
that eventually, I truly believe that's gonna save the game in the end.
Yeah, but they said nope, right? They said no more PvE mode.
Yeah, it's no because, but you know, that was what 2 years ago, 3 years ago now.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and
problem
I
is
think,
the
you know,
resources.
over time, their player base is gonna change. So if they try it now, bet there's gonna be different results already.
Yeah, I mean, it's Riot Games. They have no money to make stuff, so.
Yeah.
They have all the money in the world and they don't want to make a PvE game mode, bro.
It's because they'll need like extra engineers, which they're already short on, and
Yeah.
it's like if League wasn't its own game engine and was like in Unity or something like Legends of Runeterra is, they would probably be able to do it so fast.
Yeah.
Like I'm very excited for what Wild Rift might do.
yes.
Just because it's in Unity, they got Earth out already. It works really well.
yeah,
and
they
I'm just
develop
like,
super fast.
I wonder
I
if
feel like they could
gonna get an
whip out some
update.
new game modes so quickly in it.
Do you
I
think
wonder if they're gonna eventually transfer it to like a new engine.
Yeah.
Entirely.
like not League 2, but like League 1.5, just like they
I
did
mean,
with
Dota,
HOTS?
Dota did
Yeah,
it.
big rework. Yeah.
Dota
revamp.
did it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the-
Source Engine.
But the funny thing about MMOs is that the one thing that like people actually love to do in MMOs is like the solo content.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
the way people treat MMOs now is that you really do like solo stuff, and you gather gear and stuff, and then you return to like the MMO hub and you just show off to other people
Yep.
what you did.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
what MMOs really are now.
And you flex your mount like your
Yeah.
big mammoth in front of Icy
Exactly.
Crown and be
Your
like, hey, now I
armor.
have NPCs that can repair
Because
and
yeah,
not
yeah,
you.
because in WoW it started with mount collecting. In
Oh,
Final
yeah.
Fantasy you have a lot of like side stuff that you can do, and in Lost Ark you can do all the dungeons solo if you want. You don't need to do co-op. So like,
Yep.
you know, that's exactly what it is. If League's MMO comes out, I think it's gonna be more like Diablo styled, where you like do that stuff solo, but then you get out of the dungeons and you know you are in the MMO environment.
Yeah, and you keep the big, Viego world boss for the hardcore
Yeah, yeah.
gamers. Yeah.
But
Because
also, I don't
Viego
think-
is now a world boss.
yeah.
Obviously.
But I hope, I don't know, I actually don't know if they want to do like dedicated raids, because in Lost Ark, I believe raids are 8-man,
Yeah.
so it's not
think-
massive. It's not like the old like 40-man raid.
Yeah, it's typically Korean
Oh, man.
MMO style.
Yeah.
Encourage.
So I wonder when it comes to the groups, if they're gonna stick to like the 5-man because that's what people are used to from League, or if they're
5
gonna
to 10.
change
I
it.
think 10 is fine as a big number
I think-
for
I
like a
think
big
8
raid.
They can also
Actually better.
adjust. Like if
Yeah.
you go in as 5, it's like you have less monsters too,
Yeah.
and you get obviously less loot.
Oh,
Yeah.
some sort of like scaling HP, just like they do in the Dark
Yeah.
Souls. Like the
Yeah.
more summons you have, the
I
more
mean, WoW,
HP the
WoW
boss gets.
has had flex rates for years now too.
Yeah.
But I mean, League has a big advantage where they have a big lore. Like Lost Ark is cool
Yeah.
and stuff, but
I mean,
the lore is empty. It's
Warcraft
just
had big
ran-
lore and they literally shut on it.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like Riot, when they released the MMO, all the work has been done for them. Like they have the map, they know where the cities are, they have
That's
the layout, they have all of that ready. Like what the only thing they need to do is write the story as it's happening during the MMO, but the environment and the setup, it's all already done for them.
Do we know when, in terms of timeline, when is the MMO gonna happen? Because if it is like right now, that's the thing. But if it is in the past during the first Rune War, that could be an entirely new thing, an entirely new setting.
We have no idea, but yeah,
it's probably gonna be prison days, I think.
I think it would be clever to start a bit in the past and then work towards the present days, because you can like really like iconic moment. Like I think
the big events,
the ruination.
So LoR
let's go.
It would be cool if it started, for example, during the invasion of Ionia, and that would be like the big event, like the big evil.
The War of the Three Sisters.
You're gonna join Swain and you're gonna fight Borem Darkwill. Like that could be like the
that could be nice to see Borem Darkwill as a character. Like
that'd be cool.
And to have like small, like hints and stuff for people that really know the lore. Like you go in Noxus and you go in a small tavern, like you in a small inn, and you find like an NPC that is the guy at the inn that saw like Annie burn everyone in the place. Except him.
Exactly. It's because this event is tied to so many things that like kick off in the universe. Because you have like Irelia, you can see like Irelia before the war happened. You can see like Jhin. And there are so many, and you can meet Zed before he goes insane.
And then 14 years later, you have Seth in the League of Legends.
You can see baby Seth.
That's cool.
Right there.
I'm still worried about actual scale of the world. Like,
I have no idea.
How far is Noxus actually going to be away from Demacia?
That's. Is there going to be some invisible wall, like some sort of mountain or something? Because if it is like EldenRing, I would agree 100% to have a world the scale of Elden, because EldenRing is massive in my opinion.
I mean, classic WoW was like, if you really think about it, if you want to run from the very bottom to the very top, it's actually pretty massive.
Yeah.
It's gonna depend on the.
But it was empty.
Like that.
That's the issue. It was literally so empty.
Yeah, but that was like old design, like new locations in WoW.
But the issue is, if you make a big map and you have to like fill it with content, like small cities, small towns, and NPCs and dialogues and everything, no wonder the game is going to take like 20 years before it comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
it's also
literally
normal, like...
you literally explained why it takes so long to make an MMO.
It's just crazy. I kind of hope they release it before we die, like we have the end of World War 3.
I still think it's gonna be 6 years from now.
Yeah. So we might actually be dead by then.
Yeah. Especially with
what's
happening in the world. Yeah.
Especially in Europe.
Yeah. Yep. 2022 is quite a challenge.
That's quite a couple of shit years that we had.
It's always. I love how it's always like, this really sucks. It can't get worse, right?
It actually gets worse.
It's exploding so quickly. It's because
started in 2018. It's 2020, and it's still successfully worse.
I think he started.
It's because it's snowballing. Like people all around the world are saying it's not going to get better, to get like worse, and karma is like nope.
And started in May 2016. It's when they shot Harambe, and then everything went to shit after that.
Yeah.
It's just because of that monkey, dude.
Yeah.
I really hope the MMO, like,
of Buddha.
Yeah, I think I wrote that on Discord earlier, but I really hope the MMO nails the lore stuff. Because if we take, for example, WoW has a huge problem of delivering content about the lore in a new way, or like in a positive way compared to like other MMOs like Final Fantasy. Because there's a huge comparison. It's that in Final Fantasy you have like voice acting with in-game lip sync. So it's just that voice lines that are already like pre-recorded and everything, like just regular voice lines like you have inside League of Legends, for example. But it's just that your character and other characters have lip sync, so it's sort of like cinematic. Like you just need like anchored, set up camera point to like show the interaction and everything, and then you have an entire scene that could span, I don't know, for like 5, 10, 15 minutes of like character actually talking and exposing the stuff that is going on right now. And I think that's also how people are so invested in the game. It's like if you're interested in like the setting and the way it's like conveyed and everything, I think Final Fantasy really nailed that in terms of like delivering good content and good lore. Because if I also remember Hisui, Jade, I actually loved that game as well because of the lore and everything.
Yep.
Like
my girlfriend used to play it a lot, but she doesn't play it.
Oh, your girlfriend as well? Holy shit, yeah.
Yep.
And I really hope like they nail that part, because WoW is literally struggling to like now they even releasing like lore, like important lore in books that you have to also buy next to the game that already costs you like $60 every 2 years, plus your subscription.
The only thing that sucked about Final Fantasy, and they did kind of make it better, but not totally fix the problem, which is just the housing system.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
Just like lots of people want to get plots of land and some.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's not available because yeah,
but they eventually made it better, because I think there was initially like a limit on the houses. But eventually they increased those limits. And
I remember in Lord of the Ring Online, like there were problems with that as well, because you had like the Shire, for example, and you had community houses, like guild houses. It was like huge, but it asked for like a huge investment to like clean the house and stuff like that. And there were like a lot of problems with that, because at some point in time, the game could have been like very popular and a lot of people wanted like those specific houses, and you could not buy one in some spots because all the spots were actually taken. And yeah, it was really cool housing. You could like put trophies, etc., like really decorate.
I wonder if they are gonna do like housing in Runeterra though.
I want my house in Runeterra.
I want to decorate it, yeah. But that's part of the fun. I loved it in Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, it's just, there's something about it. I don't know.
It's just your own house. It's just your own place, sort of.
Oh my god, I just realized that if the MMO comes out in like 6 years, we're not getting Camavor in like 10 years, because it's gonna be an expansion for sure.
Oh yeah, they're gonna keep it.
Yeah, we'll definitely be dead by then.
I can't wait to time travel back to the Blessed Isles.
Oh, yeah, that could be cool.
See Necrot when he was alive.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing. They could have done that with like a PvE game mode during the Ruination. Like
a memory of the Shadow Isles.
Exactly, and it's like you just have a map that looks like just a regular as fuck island, and you call it the Blessed Isles. Like boom, done. You just put Maokai there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna explain the point of this mission to you. You need to stop the I don't know, whatever. But like then yeah, you can have some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Even if it's back in time, like relieve some cool events. You don't need to make Odyssey level of new stuff. Like Odyssey is fine, don't get me wrong, and I think we really need to talk about that with latency. But like Odyssey was fine, but like you can still make some short PvE game mode about the lore.
Yeah.
Even during like the Ruination, you don't need specifically to ruin Summoner's Rift. You can ruin every single map by just replacing the textures. It is just an artist's job. It doesn't take a game mode for that. Just make themed map again. It's just replacing the texture. But then, yeah, it's just that.
I think eventually we will get like themed maps, because even though
we
Riot
used to
doesn't like it,
we used to, but then it's like, oh, but dragons, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but like during the Ruination, there were also. Oh wait, no, there was only one dragon.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my bad. Sorry, Riot. I talked shit.
Yeah, it was a modified version of the Infernal map.
Yeah, I remember because of the smiley face under the wait, was it red side, red buff, the bushes.
But like the arcade map changed the turrets, nexus, summoning platforms, and added like arcade poros around the map.
Yeah,
Like that can still function
yeah, that's fine.
even with the change in map.
Yeah.
But
Even if
they've
it's
just
minimal.
stopped doing like little accents like that as well.
I think last time was either Blood Moon or Arcade. Because Arcade also had new towers, a new spawning platform. I don't know about the inhibitor. But yeah,
Arcane, we got new turrets and stuff.
I know, Arcane and Arcade. With a D.
Actually, both of them did the same thing, so.
Yeah, sure. But like, yeah,
Both-
we had...
both
we
are
got
Arcane.
more. We got more with arcade because they actually changed the summoner platform and had like a poro eating snacks around it.
Oh, wait, also Nexus Siege had, I think it was new towers or new building stuff. Like there were some
That
new
mode
assets for
did not
Nexus Siege.
exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Next
It was that bad. Fuck,
Yeah.
dude, it was so bad.
I remember.
Do you remember Black Market Brawlers?
No, that was cool. I loved
It
it.
was
I didn't mind
complicated, But you bought superpowers.
I love
Yeah.
black market stuff. Imagine if there was a game mode where you could bet gold on like minions and like boost minions, you know, like you spend your gold to upgrade them and like the entire game mode is that. It's like almost AFK, you just boost your minions and you bet gold if you're gonna win a fight.
Yeah, you just invented Pokemon battles.
I expect nothing else from a Yumi player.
Oh man, okay.
What if
Okay,
what if
we're
the
actually
minions
gonna
are
go-
undarkable and you can't actually like deal damage to them? They only deal damage to each other, and you only fight the other champions.
But how do you push them?
You buff the minions.
Oh, buffing. Ah.
So the minions, you know, just do their thing. You can buy buffs for them if you defeat the other champions. And you know, it's basically an ARAM. Everyone fights each other. No minions, and you let the minions go.
I don't know how entertaining it would be though.
Yeah, it might be slow and boring.
Yeah, because like if you just buff the minions and you cannot force push, you can just like kill the enemy champion.
Yeah, you
That
kill
makes
the
sense.
enemy and then you wait.
Yeah.
They should make a tower defense type of stuff, like with
Yes.
poros. You buff poros,
Yeah.
you make them bigger.
Yes, I agree.
And
And,
they have
it's like
to,
just a
like-
mini game. It's not even
Yeah.
like a real full-fledged game. It's just a mini game. It's like, oh, dude, they could do that while you're waiting in queue.
Oh, like the like Dragon Ball Z loading
Yes.
screens when
yes,
back in,
yes,
like,
when you had the
Like
little
PS2.
Cyberman. Yes.
Make it a new Nexus Blitz minigame.
Well, oh yeah, true. I mean, that's gonna
Wait.
take a while though.
I mean, there's already a loading screen minigame when you click on the profiles, you know, as fast
Oh,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's flipping cards.
Oh, you just check mastery points and be like, ah, this guy is a nerd. Haha.
How fast can I click all of them?
And I click on 10 of them. And then click again.
He's level 2 with 70% win rate. I'm fucked.
Well, rip my rank game. Alright, everyone. Do we have anything else to mention? Oh! There was a little bit of new merch, but not that much. It's like cute.
We knew about that because the icons
Yeah.
were on PBE quite a
Yeah.
while ago.
There's
Yeah, but we
orbs.
didn't know what it was going to look like.
Nah, we kind of did because the icons are exactly the product.
Yeah, there's a cool Ornn stuff. I wonder when Ornn is going to finally appear in the because it's so teased this year.
During the Void event with a lot
Yeah.
of copium.
Oh,
with
we're
Yeah.
never seeing him again.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's gonna be
They
like,
made
ah.
a very HD model of him.
Yeah, it's gonna just be like, hey, I'm Orin. Here's, take your weapon. Bye.
I'm bonking
Good luck.
the sword. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to my
It's
mountain
gonna be
now.
like Yorick.
Oh man, just a
Like,
cameo.
here, take my tear. Goodbye.
He's gonna give the Infinity Age to Yasuo, and then Yasuo is gonna have a cinematic.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, exactly. And then Kaisa is gonna have a like like a buffed Luden's Echo. Gonna be like the new anti-void thing.
with the tier that she got from Israel. In the
Oh,
side.
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
true, the cheer. Oh, was it? Yeah, that cinematic was technically canon, right?
It was in the
Yeah.
same one where there was the Silas in Freljord and stuff.
Yeah.
So it should
Okay, yeah, but weird stuff, because like I was sure that Silas was going to retrieve Sejuani after the Death Note story.
Yeah.
But then Sejuani appears in another story that takes place after that. So Sejuani never never got captured by the machines.
The lore is
be.
convoluted.
Yeah.
The timeline don't make sense.
Well, she just killed them all, probably.
In terms of timeline, technically, recently, I think, because we know that the Silas stuff happened recently, right? Do we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, technically, if it happened at the same moment, Ezreal literally stole the Tear of the Goddess from a temple in Shurima.
That's pretty neat.
And we don't know what it's doing with it, like, what the fuck, bro? What do you see Kaisa there? Oh, wait, no, but Kaisa was technically in Shurima also.
I mean, you know, Lux is also summoning Galio to the Freljord, which theoretically that hasn't happened in the story either. So
Yeah, it's gonna happen probably.
yeah, these are like stuff that are
teasers.
gonna happen in the future, because the same thing happened to Jhin, because the Jhin cinematic has been out for quite a while. And
Yeah.
it took Riot until the Z comic.
Yeah.
They finally made it canon.
Yeah, kind of.
Or like
Nice.
Lucian in The Climb, you know.
Oh yeah, that's the same.
Ah, true. Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
teaser.
it's shot for shot.
Yeah,
The
they're
previous
gonna
scene.
get there, but yeah, it's always like it's a setup for the future.
Hopefully, it's good. Hopefully, they don't pull an Arthas.
Yeah.
I'm balding about that. I'm still like extremely.
Have
No, I
Riot
just gave
screwed
up.
up a cinematic yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah, not sure.
I mean, unless you mention that, like, for example, in a cinematic, you have stuff happening that's supposedly canon. Like, we're still at the same point of what's canon and what's not, and what's the real
like
canon.
there's-
Ruination cinematics.
There's one mistake in
Yeah.
which one was it? Like the one with Vi and Caitlyn versus
Oh,
Urgot.
yeah?
Well, Vi has purple eyes. Well, she usually has like gray eyes. So maybe Shimmer, if Shimmer exists.
What
But
the
yeah,
fuck?
But like no, more likely a mistake, I think.
Wait, that is also the same cinematic with Galio, but it's the Vi part.
Yeah, it's the Warriors.
Yep.
What?
I think she has like pink eyes.
I think it was probably like
It's reflection.
Yes.
either or, you know.
Yeah,
That was
because
like a
Kate.
setup.
Small
Arcane.
oversight.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because Arcane was still in development and stuff, so
I mean, it was still in development. There was. Oh wait, no. She has gray eyes.
She does?
Yeah, she does. I'm looking at the shot right now where she gets
Where's my reflection then?
her gauntlet impaled by. Oh shit! I think I fucked up. Yeah. Her gauntlet impaled by Urgot, and she has gray eyes in that screenshot.
Yeah, but look on this one.
Yep.
Sending it to her. But yeah, she has gray or like brownish. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the one that you linked is, yeah, it could be reflection, I guess. It's like,
Or someone's trolling and modified it.
yeah, it looks pink purple indeed.
Oh,
then
yeah.
Oh no! Look! I've got the ArtStation one, the 3D model.
Oh,
wait.
so it
we do have the 3D
2 minutes 27 seconds in, the eyes go from kind of grey to purple
Yep.
as she lifts up her head.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's probably like aesthetic stuff then.
Like, oh, I'm angry now.
Okay, so
Yeah,
much
after
pain again.
gauntlets and stuff got
Yeah.
destroyed.
I'm gonna punch you to death. Oh, it's probably because her name is Violet, so she has violet eyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't knew that back then.
Yeah, but cinematics are, I don't know, they pretty much always on point.
Yeah, I guess.
There is the part where like Sion appeared there against Irelia, like that we have no idea. What
Yeah.
is that?
That's the second Noxian invasion
Yeah,
we're all waiting for.
yeah, which technically never happened, I guess.
Or will, maybe.
Yeah, maybe it's still coming.
Yeah. Swain is like planning it. Because in Legends of Frontier, we see Swain in Ionia, I think, on his level up
Oh
card.
yeah.
What is he doing in Ionia?
he's killing some Ionians.
Oh,
like
They are
throwing.
still
that
like
easy, okay.
planning a second invasion. But
Yeah.
it's still like, super early, and we have no idea when Riot's
Which
gonna
is
get
like,
it.
yeah, it's really weird because it's Swain that stopped the first invasion when he took the power from from Boran.
It was kind of teased when during the with the Riven stories. It was kind of teased like, they are preparing for war again.
Yeah, right.
And then it was pretty much just the squad of the 4 or 5 or how many there were, and that's really where that ended. So, Riot is still gonna get to that probably in the future.
Yep. They keep making the cinematics better and better, though.
yeah, but my issue with the cinematics, like, okay, they look beautiful, but in terms of content, I would say 95% of the content we have is just text, like lore, that appears like once every 5 months.
No dialogues or something like that.
I feel like it's, I mean, same time it's like, oh yeah, but then you can imagine whatever voice sort
I
of.
mean, Spirit Blossom year we had like a whole like short movie with Yasuo and another cinematic in the in the Spirit realm.
It's like, but why do you? I mean, it's just for weebs, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's that.
Oh.
But it's like
I want to see the battle in the void with Kaisa and Kassadin versus the 2 or 3.
Just like, and then Kassadin doesn't recognize her, or like she doesn't recognize, like they don't recognize one another, and then they just move on from things, and you'd be like, oh, they don't know. Yeah, that could be a good plot point, but like,
no, I mean,
don't know. We're in March, and I feel like we haven't got any content in forever now.
He's a girl like with voidy stuff and the same age as her girl should be right now. I don't know. Like, I don't see how he couldn't see.
Yeah,
That's
man,
it's
maybe
right?
his mind is corrupted.
Yeah, maybe.
He snorted some void powder and now it doesn't remember shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of like no content as well, we're probably not getting anything until 29th of March now.
Oh fuck.
Oof. Are we
That's
talking about
annoying
it?
us. Like that's extremely annoying. I feel like we had a content drought for like so long now.
It's because Riot took a break, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean they released Arcane last year, so
No, but like,
That's
why
something.
did they do this? I mean, except maybe releasing new skins, but like that's just making money.
Renata
And
did,
that's
did we
it.
talk about bee skins?
Yeah, bees.
Bees.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bee.
Bioriana, kind of shit, even though it's the one that was teased. It's like, bro.
Yeah, bees.
could have
You
had
know,
so
nobody
much
gives a shit
potential.
about them in real life. They are mostly going extinct, but people
Yeah,
will buy
true.
the bees of League of
Oh,
Legends.
and all the sales for the bee skins until the 12th of March
Oh,
go
yeah.
to charity.
Yes.
Oh, bee charity or?
Ukraine.
Oh, yeah. That's better.
That's pretty much. Yeah, it's also a charity.
I still need to also, like, super out of topic. We need to find an episode when we invite all the, like, the LoR crew ding kind of, I think. They really need to tease some new Void stuff or, like, show some new Void stuff, because I really want to make a special episode for that.
We could just do a podcast like rambling about lore and throwing theories. Here
I
and
don't
there.
think I will have time for it for a while now. Though.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like in terms of content drought, since Renata, which was released, what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it's like nothing happened.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we had new skins. That's awesome. Thank you.
And that's it.
And yeah, and then now they're AFK. They're not gonna post content for the entire month.
Yep.
And then hopefully they're gonna post some stuff, because otherwise, it sucks in here. Like, the world is going to shit. Please, Riot, make me think about something else. I mean, I
Yeah,
have
exactly.
EldenRing,
Can we have
but-
some fun? Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, I finished EldenRing. Please, Riot, it's like, do something now.
I think they are counting on the fact that everyone's playing Elden Ring.
Yeah. I mean, gonna have the new Kirby game as well. Gonna have a bunch of new games.
Oh yeah,
coming
Kirby.
out soon. Because, like, apparently Kirby has a demo or something.
Kirbiness.
You wouldn't eat a car.
Yeah. You wouldn't download a car, but you would actually eat it and have the wheels literally popping out. That was... Like, that teaser was so fucking weird. I don't understand.
I loved it.
I don't understand why they went for that design. making like, especially the fact that
Japan, you know, I'm not surprised.
he had forums about like him being like a wheel and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like
He
no
already had
Kirby
forms.
beanies, no canon.
Yeah, and now it's like
Yeah, no merch.
Yep.
true. I
It's
guess
all
it's just
planned out.
Kirby NFT. Let's go.
What is your Kirby eating?
Saying that, if everything goes to plan on YouTube side, you can download this video as an NFT.
Oh man. Yeah, true. I forgot about that. You can also see the.
I hope YouTube can it.
Yeah. I mean, aren't there a lot of people who moved from YouTube and big companies to actually NFT stuff?
I got no idea.
I think a
Yes.
lot of people moved to like crypto and stuff like that, which was kind of surprising. Speaking of crypto and NFT, before closing out, because it's almost 2 hours now, quickly want to mention thank you to our Patreon Patreon, whatever, to the person who pledged on Patreon. Podcast is still free. There's still like someone who found the link for it. Even though it was hidden, the podcast is still gonna be free, but thank you for the support. That's really nice of you. That's pretty poggers.
So someone found an invisible link.
It was I never
It's a
talked
Patreon.
about it, but like it was linked under like in the description, which nobody reads.
Okay, it's pretty funny.
It was there because
Okay.
I was looking for like ways to like upload the audio format because like we had like storage issues and we're still gonna have them, but like it's not a problem. And apparently I cannot link a Patreon audio or like other platforms like Spotify because they're not compatible. Like Patreon use a token and stuff. But yeah, someone found it and it was like, oh cool, money, yay! It's gonna go towards like hosting the podcast episode for the other platform.
Yeah, it's like the TLDR is to
It's just storage.
Chibiin's
and bandwidth.
Chibiin's trying to host it all for free.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's like a subscription service, which is just annoying. And
Yeah. I would rather like having
Yeah.
to handle everything myself, like doing all the like updating and shit like that myself and like live it for free than actually being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay $20 a month to host it on a platform.
It's like $20 a month isn't too bad if you know it's making enough, but
Yeah. True. But yeah, it's gonna remain free. But thank you. That's still really nice of you. I think that's all I had to say for like the entire day. Unless you guys want to add something, like a topic or.
Thank you for inviting me. It was
Oh
nice.
yeah, no
And that's-
worries. You can find
Welcome.
Nicotine on I think Twitter, YouTube as well, but like it's mostly French.
Yeah,
It is French, so.
but it was cool because like as a French content creator, I'm kind of locked into my French community. So
Yeah, get
it's cool
fucked.
talking to new
That will
people.
teach you to make French
Chibiin.
content. Get fucked.
Chibiin, you can't say that. You're locked into the French LPP as well.
That's true.
Yeah, but at least you have one. Like unlike someone,
True.
I've got it as well.
Wait, wasn't it
Oh,
yesterday?
NickyBoi, you're not even here and you're
Poor
getting
Nicky.
roasted.
I think it was yesterday. I was playing EldenRing, or like was it the day before? I was playing EldenRing and I was on Discord with NickyBoi and a bunch of other friends. And I don't know, at some point we literally roasted him for not being part of the LPP. He was molding as always. Ah, Nicky. I really hope. Oh yeah. Also, I think. Wait, maybe we talked about this last time, but like, yeah, the LPP apparently in NA is getting delayed again because they're working on a bunch of
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah.
So
Apparently
it's
they're
still
working on cool
closed.
stuff, so
Yeah.
invites are proposed.
Waiting for the cool stuff.
Postponed.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna have cool stuff at some point as well.
Was it what they say? It was the first half of this year, isn't it? So they got 3 more months.
I don't fully remember. I just know that they talked about 2022 and they said like, oh yeah, keep an eye out. They're gonna technically reopen this year, but they also said, oh, we're gonna reopen in 2021. So we know how it ended. But yeah, I think they.
We will have more information on what we've got cooking in the first half of 2022. So we'll find out what they're
Yeah.
planning.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 months to find out what they're planning.
Oof.
Ooh, hopefully good
And
stuff.
then maybe another 10 years to get those plans in action.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe NickyBoi will actually be able to drink alcohol by then.
Yeah, by then, yeah.
It's not even sure. Alright, everyone. So, yeah, that was a really chill episode. But yes,
Yeah, nothing, stuff
nothing
in the
is
world is
happening,
kinda like,
yeah.
We'll see what we got in 2 weeks.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call me back
actually,
for the Void event.
I know one small topic for that'll be
Yeah,
available in 2 weeks.
no. I mean, we know it's no. We know we're
Yeah,
gonna
but-
have something in 2 weeks, but yeah, no.
Alright, no leaking.
I don't know how much there will be.
Hopefully enough, because otherwise we're gonna have to find something to talk about. Because also what I mentioned that if we didn't get an episode out last week, I mean this week technically, it's all Necro's fault.
Yeah, it's probably
on the podcast.
I think this new because now we're actually in line a bit better with the PBE cycles.
Oh yeah, now it's probably better.
Yeah. Because where before we were at the end of the PBE cycle, and before the new stuff got announced, so it was a bit awkward. Like where I was like, yeah, so there's this, but you know, it kind of came out 2 weeks at this point. Where now it's like, hey, it came out a few days ago.
True. Yeah, I mean, we'll figure out something else, I guess. But yes, thank you
And
everybody
then Riot
for
will
coming.
screw it with a 3-week patch later down the line.
Yeah, probably. Or like some like new anime skin. Something like that. I don't know, something that sucks. Okay, anyway.
Alright.
It's time to call it a day. Bye-bye everyone. Thank you for joining. It was a real pleasure. A real chill time. Well, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, everyone. Let's think about video games again.